this hangout on air is live.
Yeah, I've just had a notification.
So I can turn the camera on and I can see a lighter and Julie's cup. So I'm just going to put a message into everybody. This is just a test to see if we can see your comments. Please comment so we can check it out.
Okay, let me see if I can go on there and see you back.
Message up so you, and it says group chat, but I couldn't see anybody. What's this here for? You see, I've got that there. I don't know that. What's this? Broadcast, present to everyone, profile and mute.
Can you see the comments now?
I can see the comment section, but there's no comments coming up. There's 36 viewers again.
Yeah, everybody's saying hi, hi, hi.
Right, hi everyone, but I can't see the comments. That's what we're trying to fix.
Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3, somebody says.
It's testing me out at the moment.
Everybody's from USA and New Zealand. Right, we just tested the comments, but no. How do you see live comments on?
Yeah, we are just testing this at the moment because I can see my comments on the right hand side, but I can't see anybody else's comments. Me mad. How do we get anybody? No, I can't see. You can see what other people are saying. How come I can't?
I can. Everybody's test, hi. Well, Fiona, you now have live chats. Hi, I can hear you very well.
Can you ask them how to get the, how can I see their chat on the right hand side?
Does anyone know how?
I mean, what is this here? Choose links. I don't know.
Hi everyone, hi. Just say that you can't see the comments. Like the way the YouTube chat works, of course, YouTube live chat messages do not appear on the Hangout window. You will just have to keep an eye out on the chat in YouTube. If you want more of a private chat included alongside the video, you can use your business Hangouts. I didn't know there was such a thing. I have tested the following and they work quite well. Chat is free to try out. Another one where people can gather to watch live or pre-recorded videos and chat. Last 50 messages are saved is watch together, which is completely free. So what they're saying is because you're on Hangout, you can't see the live chat messages.
Oh.
And I just put it into a forum. I'm reading from a YouTube forum.
Right, so that means now that when I'm doing a video, you'll have to be on and you'll have to answer the comments or tell me what they're saying because I won't know.
There's an arrow I have to click to, oh, somebody's just put, there's an arrow I have to click to get it started. Mary Farnsworth?
Yeah, Mary, she won last night.
Yeah, well, that's what she said. There's an arrow I have to click to get it started.
There's a what? There's a look. I've got a little black box in the right hand side corner, just by the side where all the comments are, and it says you in the middle of the box, and it's got a drop down menu. It says hide from broadcast, and profile and mute.
Hide from forum YouTube. And even though everybody can see each other's comments, you can't see anybody else's.
Well, that's no good for somebody who's doing a video, then, is it?
That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's like that. I'm going into a forum on YouTube. I just asked Mary where they are, where she's seeing the arrow. Where?
Do they know there's a little black box on the right next to the chat? I'm sure somewhere, because it's saying that's me. it and see what happens.
But someone to answer all the somebody's put you need someone to answer all the comments.
Yeah, yeah, but like.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
That's bad. Consider us on YouTube.
Yeah. That is bad, that.
Yeah. Yeah, but Facebook chat, even Facebook chat, he was really struggling with that. I've just asked Mary where she's seeing the arrow. Hi from Boston. Hi Fiona, nice to see you live stream.
Can they see what I type then?
So, on the left under the picture is the arrow Mary said. I don't think you're seeing that.
No, I'm not.
I'm not under my name, I'm answering under country creations.
That's not the arrow. No, that's.
Hello everyone, Robin said.
I'm going to put Colette will answer.
Answering under country creations, I'm logged in like that, but
Her name is under country creations. Right, so Julie.
But Fiona also must see the comments. I watch many live streams and they all can see the comments, but I don't know how they do it. It says Marietta.
Yeah,
M-A-R-T.
there's a box, a black box, and it's got right next to the comment section. And when I click on it, it's got a drop down menu. When I click on it, it says hide from broadcast, present to everyone, profile, or mute. Then.
Hide from broadcast. Let me click on that. I mean, this is explaining thing. I'm on Skype, which is most probably why they can't hear me.
Can you hear Colette now?
I think you have to do a YouTube and Google run simultaneously, then move Google and watch through YouTube.
That's just way over my head.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry.
Right, anyway, so
It's the fact that you've got to refresh the page, but even that when, I mean, I've just got into the YouTube forum, right? And they're saying that because you're live, you can't see the comments. It says that I'll read it out again. It says the way YouTube chat works, unfortunately, YouTube live chat messages do not appear on the Hangout window. You will just have to keep an eye out on the chat in YouTube. If you want more of a private chat included alongside the video, you can use your business Hangout.
yeah, no, right. I don't need to do that yet. So, I mean, let me just see if I need to run this down. I don't know what people are seeing or anything. Live.
Wait a minute, I'll bring you back. Wait a sec.
See, I've got this one. Is this one working? But I wouldn't know what they can see. I just don't know what they can see. It's really yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. She's gone off now. Click that green yeah.
Hang
I didn't. It hung up on its own.
on.
Yeah.
Somebody says Feed You Need Help, Victorian Dreams by Lisa.
Hi, Lee. I need a miracle.
Hi, ladies. Hi, all. All I might have to do for you, and only if you want me to do it, you're doing a live.
Yeah.
Live. Read out the comments to you as you're doing it.
Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. So, right, let's get back to what we were doing. So, Jules, you have your chair, I'll have mine. Shift that one.
Hi, Fiona. What do you need help with, Victoria says?
Just type in and tell them what we're doing. I am at the moment. I'm going to do something now. We'll have to wait for the heat gun, glue gun. You can have that. You can have that. All your rubbish. Julie's here with us. So say hello, Julie, because yeah, she's getting a bit frustrated with me, I think, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Right, just type in Colette so people know. Right, Colette's going to be answering for me. What?
Okay.
What?
I just put Fee's gonna do something now.
Yeah, we'll just test it and see how it goes. I can't, you know, this drives me nuts. Just let me get plugged in, ladies. There we are, plugged in. I've got to plug Julie in as well. Won't take a minute to warm up. We just have to plug Julie in. See if she's working tonight. Are you working? Right, I'm going to do something while we're waiting. Colette. Colette.
Yeah.
I can't hear what you're saying when I'm talking.
All right, I'm sorry.
Right. What did he say?
Shut your mouth.
Hello, Chris. Are you going to come and join us?
You're live, Chris.
Right, Colette's husband is also alive. Right. I'm not actually using this. Look, oh, that'd make a nice flower, wouldn't it? Right, is my camera sorted or not? No, we're not using that. Oh, cheers, Jules. She's helping me out. Just let me glue gun warm up for a minute. We're only doing it. It was a test. But unfortunately, no, it's working. It's all your fault, Julie. Colette is going to just tell me any comments you make so that I can keep my eye out. Right now.
Hi, Julie. Hope you are well.
I am well, thanks. I hope you are too. Don't know who it is.
Who was it? You have to...
I'm Julie. Wonderful.
Who was it that asked, Colette?
Annie, Danny.
All right, Annie. Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do a flower for now. While we're just testing this out because it's a nightmare, ladies. Sorry. But look, you've had me twice into one night. Actually, that doesn't sound good.
No, it
Shut up.
doesn't. I'm going to say that's more than rage. No, don't say that, Fiona. No.
She being naughty.
Somebody's just asking, do you have another laptop to open to see the chat feed?
No. No. Oh, I've got my grandson's, but I don't know if he's got a password on it, actually.
Well, you might have to do that next time you're on. Oh, can you do it on this tablet?
No, because I've got Colette on, haven't I?
No, but I mean in future.
I've no idea, lovey. No idea.
Again.
Already?
Sorry, no.
She is. Don't believe her. Don't believe her. Where did you put my lighter? I've just had it. Oi, who's in my room with me?
That's weird, because that was.
It was sat there, wasn't it? My lighter was just sat there. Julie.
I didn't put it there.
No, you had it.
Don't look at me.
Right, for anybody who doesn't know, when you cut ribbon, it does fray, obviously. But we're going to just very quickly, and it burnishes the end and seals it, so it stops it from fraying. Just for those that don't know, because not everybody does.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know it? See, you learn something new every day, Colette.
Yep.
Colette said she
Somebody
didn't.
says you can't get enough of you, Fee.
Can't get enough. I wish my husband would say that.
Now.
That's really bad. Julie, Julie actually say.
That's not very nice. Yeah,
Oh.
but you haven't been in a room with Ray.
Yeah.
Exactly. What?
Ray's our little ray of sunshine. We are being sarcastic now when we say that.
Have you heard how she says we? I never open my mouth.
I'm only saying what you think.
See, she come here in the mood tonight. Now she's brightening up.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Since I come on, really, Fee.
Can they hear you? Because if they can hear us, they can hear you.
I think they can. Somebody says, Fiona, I've been an admirer of yours for years. I finally get to say hello live, and that's Rose.
Thank you very much, Rose. Very sweet of you to say. Do you feel sorry for me?
Victorian says, Fee, take off audio focus. We can hear everyone.
I don't know how to do it. Tell her, Lee, if you're listening, I am absolutely useless with computers.
She's techno, no.
Techno, no. I am. Right, what I'm doing is I've only made a small flower. This will probably make a 3-inch flower. I'm going to give measurements because that's what I should do. For this one, if you're working in feet and inches like me, it's 4 1/4 inches long. I'm using a 2-inch ribbon. And I've cut 6, but I may only need 5. And all you do is bend that in half and stitch them all on together like that. Fold them in half. You don't have to be really neat or anything. I've gone in about 1/2 centimetre from the edge. And stitch that. This was a test, but we'll might as well make something with it.
It seems to be working perfectly well.
Right, that'll do. On that one. 6. We'll put 6 on it. You don't have to do any particular size stitch. As long as you can get across it, it's fine. There we go. Are you watching, girl?
I am.
You can talk, you know.
I'm just in a daydream.
Oh, Jules.
Hey?
I said, who are you speaking to, me or Jules?
Oh, Julie, because she sat here quiet. See, she's gone quiet again on me.
I'm just watching.
Pull it all together. Right. Go to the first one. We fold them 2 together. Stitch that. Oops.
Okay, Victorian's just come up with a suggestion of taking the audio off. She says, after the show, go to the settings and take audio off.
I'm asking because I just want to know why she says it. Why do we need to take the audio off? Won't you be able to hear anything?
We have 45 people watching now. I'll ask her.
Won't that make it, like having it on mute? Victoria,
Yeah.
you know I'm a bit what's it? Right, see?
She's asking what you making. Aren't you making a flower?
I'm going to make something similar to that. Was that Rose or Rosie?
Yeah. Rose says, what are you making?
I'm just making a flower, sweetheart. It's mainly a test because we were trying to see if we could see the comments from you. I couldn't see them, but you could see mine. That one. And I'm just going to do another one with 5 because I want a double layer. Okay? So, do you know how to thread a needle?
I just about.
She sat outside of it. Oh, you missed all the fun before, didn't they, Colette? See?
We were talking like ghosts and all sorts.
Yeah. Well, she is one. I've never known anybody have glasses and not know where she's put them, and they're right in front of her.
What did Julie say about her glasses, Fee?
She asked where they were sat in front of her. She should have.
Yeah, and when that was it. We asked her, could she see through them? What was our answer?
I'm going to do these at 3.5. What was that?
When we asked her whether she could see through her glasses, and Julie said no, so they're not clean.
Oh, yeah. Well, you see. Right, I'm doing these at 3.5. I'm only going to do 5 for the centre. Perfect. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So you're watching there, girl. Burnish them again.
Somebody says, Christine says, I love the banter. Vicky says, it is a bit blurry. You are so right. Need audio focus off.
Does Lee know where that is for me to do that?
Well, Victorian says, when you've finished, you need to go to settings and take the audio off. Perhaps I'll have to have a look and see how we do that, Fee.
Right, okay. We'll sort that out then. Thank you very much, Lee. Going. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, we're doing it, aren't we? We're live.
If it's on, it will follow your hand. If it's off, it stays in place.
Oh.
So that's what it does. All right, okay.
Oh. Can we do it while we're streaming?
I don't know.
Ask her. Ask Lee.
Victorian, I'll ask her.
There we go.
You can do it while you're streaming.
How?
I'll ask her how. You were going to say
I saw the thing that come up. That was for that.
Right, Julie said she saw it. Now, listen. I've just got to say this, folks. Julie said she's seen that bit. So when Lee tells us how to do it, don't blame me if the screen goes black.
Barbara's just said that's cleared it right there. So whatever Julie's just done is good.
She didn't do anything. I stopped moving. Right.
Just gone better.
Oh, yeah, I stopped moving. That's why. So it's while I'm moving. Where did you see it, Jules?
Oh, God.
See?
You're asking me.
Yes.
I don't know. But I think
Lethal.
while you were messing around, going into this thing and going into that.
I'm messing around, going into this and going into that. Yeah, ladies, you're going to have a real treat. On Monday, we've got Wendy, Lolly Dolly Crafts, coming to stay. Well, she's coming on Sunday, but on Monday, we've got Julie and her in this room.
Oh, God. You made that sound awful, Fiona.
Well, you know what? The thing is, Julie, listen to me, love, right? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It's like a rose between two thorns, and I'm the rose.
Oh, you would be the rose. You would be the rose.
I am the rose. It's gonna be lethal. So, you know, I can't wait till Wendy comes. 7 o'clock on Monday, we're going to do a showing.
Am I doing the comments with you, Fee?
Yes, my dear.
Oh, right.
Colette's going to be joining us if she doesn't mind.
Victorian says, is it a Logitech cam? So is your camera Logitech? What type of camera is it?
It's a webcam. I don't know.
It's
What is
to
it?
make their
I can't even see what it
It's
says.
upside down.
It's, I don't know, it's upside down and it's quite dark. I can't see it. Right, so I'm just going to pop this onto this one. 6 at the top, that at the bottom, so that gives that a really nice gather, and 5 smaller ones. This is 4 1/4 inches long. What's 4 1/4 inches in? Let me just see. 4 1/4. I'm going to give it in centimeters. I know a lot of you work in centimeters. Right, 4 1/4 to there is centimeters. So 11 centimeters long for that one. And then I'll give you the measurements for this one in a minute. Oh, look, that's nice, isn't it? Isn't that pretty? Hello?
Hello, yes.
She's so busy watching on the screen. God, Benny.
God, that woke me up.
I know, so it should.
It's fine. Just after the show, go to the settings and change. We're happy to see you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'll tell you what, Victoria, I like your eggs that you did. I did see them, lovely, and I did leave a comment. I have got my blade, so I am going to do mine. My blades came yesterday, so I can cut my egg, and I might do it shortly. What?
Mary Farnsworth said, is it 7 p.m. I hope, see?
Is what, 7 p.m?
You sure your next
You
thing?
said 7 o'clock. Is it 7?
Oh, yeah, 7 p.m. UK time, Monday. We'll have Lolly Dolly Crafts on. That's Wendy Keenan. And what do you mean,
They'll all run a mile. We're not bloody coming.
It's me that'll run a mile. Between you two, my God. See, that's pretty. I like that. I'm going to change it. See, that's all Julie's fault. I'm going to want that for that. I'm just going to cut a length.
People are watching now, see?
How many? All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gents, whoever you are. Right. What I'm going to do, I've taken a piece for that size flower. This is 14 inches long, which is, tell me how many centimeters that is, Julie. Come on, quick.
I only work in normal. I don't do
Feet and inches. So that's 37 centimeters, okay?
Maybe we can go back to feet and inches now we're out of the.
I think we should.
I
think we should because, you know, we need to. And I've cut
call
that,
a dozen
actually.
a dozen.
A dozen. If it's all like your dozen, it's like a baker's dozen. Do you know, I bet there's not many young ones know what a baker's dozen is. Colette, do you know what one is? A baker's dozen is 13.
All right. Well, why is it doesn't?
Well, I never asked that question, but I do know a baker's dozen is 13. Somebody might be able to look it up and tell you.
Because the bakers always did an extra cake or bun in case they got burnt. It was a tester, so they always did 13. That's one explanation, but
bloody hell, she come up with an answer, didn't she?
Whether that's the true one or not.
And it was really quick.
Yeah, she's doing well. Fold it in half, but do it at an angle, and then overlap it like so. Oh God, I bet that's my lordship. See, I'm filming. Oh, is it?
Gemma.
Oh, gosh, you're all on tonight, you lot, aren't you? Hello? Hello? I'm on live.
Oh, I love the cut with Robin on.
Right, tomorrow night, fine. Oh, all right, love.
I love Robins.
All right, then. Thank you very much.
Do I have your window?
Bye.
That's
She's just saying my grandson's coming tomorrow.
I have, I feed the birds in garden, and for about the past winters, I've had a robin come every year. Really, yeah. And Gary put a bird a birdhouse in.
It's called a bird feeder, love.
No, I've got the nesting box in the bushes, and the robin had babies.
They don't have babies, they have chicks.
They have eggs, all
have
right.
chicks.
They have chicks. It's
Oh, honest to God. Got to educate you. They have babies.
They did.
Women have babies.
It comes every year.
I'm not surprised it's going, look, she'll feed us. Let's go over there. Isn't it? Right, I've got a little bit of tassel because I want a bit of decoration. Yeah.
He plays Ellis says I feed birds better than I feed him.
You do. I have to admit, I know you do. See? I've seen meals you cook him.
Oh.
You wouldn't like to know what she does with him. I don't mean that. No, we don't. I'm taking a bit of tassel. I'm changing the subject. A bit of tassel. Listen, babies.
You titled this video Test Fun. You didn't title it No Children one.
Yeah, well, I'll do that later. Like that.
When fees on, they should all be entitled No Children.
Why?
All of them. They should.
I'm quite. Me, you do. I'm quite good. You do. Look, I've got a tassel hanging from my flower. Flower. Notice I said that.
You've got a tassel hanging where?
From my flower. That's not very good, does
It
it?
reminds me of a United rosettes that the pot. Sorry.
No, it's good
Sorry.
observation, that
Sorry.
love. See, when you can look at something and see something else in it, it's like a rosette. Good observation, Jules. My God.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, love. Right, I'm going to get a bit of a pearly bit. You're going to... Where's my pearls? What have you done with my pearls? I'm going to put one of them in as well. There. Don't touch it, Julie. Oops, that went for the Burton.
That's beautiful. What are you making, please?
Yeah, well, it's all right.
It's a rosette.
It's not a rosette, it's a blooming flower. It's a rosettable flower. It's a rosettable flower. Yeah, we sometimes act a little bit daft us too, but it's her fault. See, I don't want that bit there. Do I want that? I want that. What's Chris saying?
You didn't realise you could hear it, man.
I can hear him. Of course I can hear him. Chris, what are you saying?
You sure that's Fee's fault?
Yeah, my fault.
I don't know.
No, it's my fault. It's Julie.
It's Julie's fault.
It's always Julie's fault.
Like, whenever it's not Julie, it's just Julie's fault.
So it's, yes, my fault.
See, I like them. And then I'm just going to pop in. That's the... Oh, straight through my finger,
Yeah,
Julie.
I was
Ow!
hoping it would, but it didn't.
Oh, it's terrible with me, isn't
I was
she?
waiting for the scream.
I don't scream anymore. I'm not used to it. It's like when I burn my fingers, you don't hear me go, ah, do you?
I was watching it and thinking, any minute now, any minute now.
Well, it's gone that far in, it's gone through to the other side. Who you? You and your spiky boots.
Notice how she didn't say something. Fee, she just sat there and watched.
Yeah.
Well, she's like that. Anyway, make yourself useful and get me a bead.
A bead. Which kind of bead?
I need a pearl, my dear, please.
What's the gone?
Up there in that pot. Oh, I don't want a pink one with a cream flower, do I? Put your glasses on, you'll know what colour it is.
Where?
Right
Oh,
in front of you. No.
Here.
No.
The big one?
Yeah.
Oh, it would be.
I don't want a huge one, though. Don't you break my
It
glass.
would be a big one.
Does it hear you? See, she'd break it. She's lethal. Oh, I'm going to have a pearl. Oh, I like that.
Somebody says no bread on the flower, please.
No, hey.
Yeah.
There were last night. No, the night before, was it? There was a bit of blood everywhere, especially with her. You know when you But you know what? I might put a bit of chain on as well. I like a bit of bling. It matches that, doesn't it? Oh, that's lovely. Lovely. I'm only putting a bit of pearl on. I don't need a cap underneath because you're not going to see it. It might be a little bit big, but we'll see. I'm going down into the crease there because that'll help hide the pin. Listen for scream, Jewel.
I'm waiting for it.
No, I'm not. I'm going to change my mind and do a smaller one. I want a smaller bead. It's too big.
Somebody says they're loving the live streaming. It's like hanging out with friends.
Oh,
I'm very pleased because you know what? It is. It's like we just like having a laugh. So if we have a laugh, you lot can come along and join in. And if I know we're going to get thumbs down because we did for the last one.
Yeah, I know.
We got the thumbs down for the last video, and I'm sorry we can't please everybody.
It must be still loving you to watch.
Well, they do still watch, but you know, I can't get this. It's going in my finger. Come on, I had it in before. I'll do it. I'll do it. You do have to be careful, folk, if you're doing anything like this. I mean, I've got a good padding on the back, and I am doing it slow. So, but it's the glue. Although I don't use a lot of glue. Now it was going in before. It ain't going.
Somebody says we can ask questions.
Yes, you can ask questions. You can ask questions.
Yeah. They all love you, Fiona. Right, someone does.
Do you know what? Who needs friends when you've got this? These lot. Who needs friends when you've got these? Folks, I'm telling you now, it'll go in if it kills me. Ah! There, it's gone in. There you go. Me likey. I'm going to put a little bit of chain on this. I do like chain. You need to hang it underneath there. So I'm just going to break off little bits. We'll put about 3 on, I think. Like that. Right, Julie, are you going to behave yourself?
I am behaving.
No, you're not.
I am. I'm sat watching.
Yeah, that's... Well, we don't want you to behave. To behave. We need you to be there and chatty. Well, we don't need you, actually, but...
It's all right.
We'll have you.
I'm sat here in a dream world, actually, tonight.
Why?
I don't know.
What's the matter with you, woman?
Don't know.
She was yakking before we did the test. Shut up.
Oh, I do like that. That's really pretty.
It is. It's nice.
Get your molars off. Yeah, do like that. See, so we've done a little flower. Yeah. I like that one as well, though. This is just using a bit of lace and a little bit. This was cut off of a bit of doily, something like that. Done the same way, and that was done with an inch and a half, I think it is. Yeah, 1.5 inches. I do like the fuller one. So yeah, and then on the back. All right, what did you do with my felt?
I never touched your felt.
I've never touched my felt.
Never seen it.
Oh dear. And that's because I didn't have felt. I had that.
Oh, there you go.
Anyway, Colette asked a question before. She said, where are we going next? So where are we going next?
Oh my God, I don't know.
You don't know? No. Where? Oh no, we were on about that the other day. We don't want to.
Why?
You said you didn't want to. We were coming home in car and you went. I said, let's go to Lake District. You went, no, I've had enough of that.
Oh, well, yeah. It's gorgeous, though. No, we can. Oh, God, I practically used to live at Lake District.
Where? You mean the amount of times you went?
The amount of times we've been, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty, isn't it? So that's a flower. This, right, well, I'm just saying, ladies and gents, where did I put the one I made earlier? Thing that I made earlier in the earlier video, the hanger. that's going to be given out in our raffle in. So that's going to go in the raffle, and anything I make tonight's going to go in the raffle. So I'm also going to put that in the raffle. I'm also going to put that in the raffle. Something else and put that in the raffle. How's that?
Okay.
So you get a bag full of goodies. Homemade.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now what? Put your fingers out. Let me glue some bits on your fingers. No? You don't need diamantes on your fingernails?
No thanks.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Want to phone a friend? You can have my pearls back, but please do be careful. Be careful with them. Right, bloody
She has no faith.
None whatsoever with you, love.
No faith in me.
None. Never have. Never, never, never.
Mary Farnsworth said, if it was blue, it would look like first place ribbon at the country fair.
Oh, see?
Yes, I was thinking that.
You were thinking it.
I was.
You were, I like the way she says she was thinking it. Right, Julie, pass me that red handle thingamabob, please. Yeah. Don't destroy it. I'm going to turn this off. We're going to try and cut this egg, you lot.
Somebody saying hello from Seattle, Washington.
Oh, hi. I had I've got family in Washington, in Seattle. Can I have that?
Who?
No, you know Leslie, my uncle Leslie. Oh, he's passed away now. Leslie Hall used to come over from America. That packet with the blades in. Used to come over from America.
No.
He lived in Seattle. We've got family over there.
Oh, wow, see.
What? Yeah. This is going to be a right laugh. It'll either work or it won't. Oh, there we go.
Are you finally found your cutting piece? You got your cutting pieces to do your egg?
I haven't found it. I bought this one.
Oh, there, that's right.
Yeah, but oh my, I still can't find my big scissors. Julie's had them. No, I think they are, Julie.
What?
On bed in there. Because Jamie Lee was doing kits.
I'll go and have a look.
Cheers, honey. Do you need your glasses?
Comments out to your feet.
What, love?
Would you like me to read some comments out to
Yes,
you?
please.
Somebody, Pat says, thank you, Fiona, for showing us so many beautiful things.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm more than happy.
Linda says, hi, Julie, love your road trips, lol.
Oh, that's sweet. Good.
Thank you, dear.
Victorian says, make more steps and stay longer, please.
Oh.
Make more stuff and stay longer. Well, this was just a tester. I'll have to relabel it. I can craft all night, mate. I'm not bothered. If you lot want to hang about. Oh, is that what we call it? Hang out.
Hang out.
Let's hang out together. Any more comments? Anybody want to know anything?
Everybody? No, there's no questions as of yet.
So they don't want to know when you have to go home. What?
I want to know something.
What?
Those diaries you cut up the other night.
Yeah.
A live chat, did you, on Facebook?
I did.
And you put them up. How do you dye the doilies? How to go back dyeing them?
Right. You did ask something similar, didn't you? You can dye doilies just by spray. I spray them. You can spray them any colour you want to spray them. You can dye them with food colouring. You've got to make sure you do wash them a couple of times afterwards. That ain't going to work, is it?
Can you use fabric dye?
You can use fabric dye,
pens.
anything.
Fabric pens.
Yeah, I have those as well.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
It's the...
You've got to leave them for time to dry.
What I normally do if I'm going to dye some doilies, I don't use the avocado skins. I've never done that, but I want to. But if I just use like food colouring or I use the sprays, I just dry them naturally. Just let them dry naturally. Or dry in time. Why ain't that going in there? Oh, I forgot to put it in. Oh. Shut up. Or don't worry, because you would like this. Please don't anybody take offence at Julie and I talking and telling each other to shut up, because we do it all the time. She's really nasty to me.
Any swearing is Fiona's fault, even if it comes from me. Excuses language, please.
Julie, how'd you get that, love?
It's all it is. It's your fault.
Do you know what?
Swear words are your fault.
You ain't give me it right, Ed. I need another Ed.
I don't know where they are. I do.
He says, Fifi, you can't realise wearing mask if it's bad for the lens called it white lung.
Yeah.
Leah says, I want to know if you've seen the little girl ghost. Want to hear more about it.
No, yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, night before. When we were filming the other night, Julie and I were sat in here, and the little girl her on the landing once. Well, we're assuming it's her. We didn't hear her voice, so it might not be her. It could be whoever else is here. But we did hear somebody on the landing, and then we heard somebody in here. They rolled the bead.
Yeah,
there was a bead rolled across the floor. And I can assure you, it was not. Ow! It was not Julie and I.
It like dropped off the
unit
table or something, and rolled across.
Well, I must admit, girls, when I was listening to your live chat on Facebook the other night, I heard the bead roll before you even said it.
Yeah. It's
I know people can think, well, yeah, you're in a craft room, of course, you know, you're going to get odd. But everything she has, everything in jars, and unless it just jumped out of the jar itself, I don't see how it could have happened.
No, I have everything all bagged up and whatever. I don't keep anything out. Right, let's have a go at this. So this is the blade. Now this could go totally wrong, and I could break this egg. It could go totally
And if it does,
wrong.
I'm diving for cover.
Why? Why are you diving for cover?
If you break it. I'm just going to
Somebody says a question. They're new to your channel, I think. She says she's new.
Yeah.
Could you suggest the best thing to start off with?
To start what? To make something first. What's the first thing I'd make?
Yeah, the best thing to start off with making things.
Right, the easiest thing to do is to make yourself a flower. There's how many? 400, is it 480 flowers? That's videos of mine alone. That's without anybody else's. But go and get some material. It doesn't have to be. You can make it out of denim, out of leather. You can do it out of chiffon. You can do it out of tulle. It's just get an old blouse, cut it up. All you need to do is to cut circles, and if you cut them about wide, and then do one at 2.5 inches wide, do 6 circles large and then 6 small, right? Or you could do a little bit more actually, and just fold them in half. I've shown you how to do it. Where's them circles I have? Like these. I just do this. I get these circles, fold them in half. Now you can fold them across like that. So you do it and then glue that down onto you'll have a disc or whatever you're putting it onto, and you'll do that all the way around. You can fold them in different ways. You can do it like I've done tonight, where I showed how to do that flower. And that's just folding it in half in the center. So you're going a quarter and a quarter, and then you can do that, or you can continue to fold that again, and you get a good ruffle. And just do so many all the way around.
Don't you use special thread? A specific thread?
I use nylon thread mainly, only because it's strong. And when you're putting the flowers together, if you're doing a gathered flower, you need about 18 to 20 inches long. Do a running stitch, get a couple of tacks, do a running stitch, then put the 2 ends together, slip the needle through the opposite side, pull it and pull it tight, and get that ruffle so that it's a really good ruffle like that. See, it's a really good ruffle. That will give you that type of flower. And then you can layer them up, 2-3 layers, it doesn't matter. Right, hopefully this works, Julie. If not, we're in schnook.
don't work. I'm diving for cover. I'm under the table.
I wouldn't even be in the same room as me. I'll tell you that now, because this blade might not stay. This blade might just go.
Yes.
Oh, do you want them chopped? One or the other. It'll happen. One or the other. Okie dokie. Actually, you do have to
know what you're actually doing.
Right now, I'm going to be cutting my egg. I've got an ostrich egg here. I'm going to be chopping it. Wrong one. It's all done, ready to be cut. And oh God, see, every night, every thingy I pick up. There's one. Hopefully, I'm just changing this to a blade because I've tried everything possible to cut this blooming egg, and it's that thick. It won't cut. Didn't you give me the rest of it to go with it?
I did.
Well, I'm only asking. What are you shouting at me for?
Woman.
She's... Don't start me.
Janice is a newbie to your channel. She's just ordered, placed an order from your store. She's just saying you've got beautiful stuff in your store. She can't wait to receive it. And she's from Greensboro, New NC.
Oh, well done, and thank you very much. Do you want to just put the link into the store? If anybody wants to buy the laces and that, then trims and ribbons that I use in my projects, you can buy them on the store. If they're not there, it's because they're on the way. Because we do more or less. Oh, this is frightening me.
Oh, God,
it's
frightening you.
Yeah, it's frightening me, Julie. Let's have a go. I've already put the groove in it. Now I'm just going to try it. Oh, I don't like this. This don't want to be cut.
You should have just done it with the form egg.
Oh, I didn't like the noise of that.
What? You should have just done it with the form egg. I mean, you have to get the real thing.
Well, how am I supposed to do it without getting the real thing?
A foam egg.
You can't make a jewellery box out of a foam egg.
I wouldn't have done that.
Why?
Come on.
Any noise?
Well, it's gonna, isn't it? It's.
I don't
keep going.
I don't like the noise it made. I just want to make sure it's on and safe. Right, sit there.
Yeah, well, it's not you. It's gonna hit. It's gonna be me. It's gonna come my way. Just go for it. Go on. I'm watching.
I don't want to do. No, I'm going to get Raymond to cut it. I didn't like that. It made a funny. I tell you what, is this made of bloody rock? I've tried everything possible to cut this. I have. Right, we'll try once more, and I'm not trying again after that. Oh, I don't like noise it's making.
The motor will burn out on that before you get through to that.
Do you know what? I'm sure this is not a right. I'm one of those what's it eggs. There's not a real egg. It did look
granite or something.
Granite. Yeah, I'm going to let Raymond do it. I've got a hacksaw somewhere. I'm sure that would be better. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, how are you going to... You're going to have to put it in some kind of vice.
So in some vice?
Yeah, because it's a shaped egg. You'll start moving.
My word. I've got the groove out and it took me ages. Honest to God, it's taken me ages to get that groove out. It took about 4 hours just to do that.
Did it first?
No, I had to decorate it first.
Why?
Because I'm not like normal people.
Oh, well, we know that. My God.
I do it my way. Song. I did it my way.
I have.
What you say?
Somebody suggested use a straight blade, not a round one, to cut through the air.
Right. Right, well, we're not going to do that then, so I'm going to put my egg away. See, it's all your fault, Julie. Well, do you know what? Let's go show them something else then. Right. Everybody knows when you buy ribbon, you get these. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like polystyrene thingamybobs. So, what would you do with them, Julie? Would you throw them away? Probably, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not going to throw them away. We're going to use one. We're not going to throw them away at all.
You know what I would do with it?
What?
I'd use those plastic flowers and make a decoration.
Yeah, you could do. You could do, but not Fifi.
No. Somebody's got a question for you, Fee.
Yes, my dears.
Andrew says, where can I get Crackle medium from? I have looked on eBay, but there isn't any. What?
You need to get Dreamweavers. Can you type that in? Dreamweavers Crackle medium. It's one of the best to use. I use it all the time. Right, sorry, ladies and gents. I'm just going to get what I need. Okay, right, Julie. Let's have a look. There we go. This is what I'm after. Right, I've got these tags. I use all sorts for everything. It doesn't have to be what it is. So, I need to get my big scissors, really.
I got you then.
Right, it's these.
Oh.
I'm on about me. Just chop that.
Victorian says, from Victorian Dreams by Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
Says, Fee text me later about the egg. I've done them for 25 years.
I will do, sweetheart. Thank you very much. I mean, I've done normal eggs, like your breakfast. Okay. Right, Julie, I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get me downstairs? Right, I'll tell you. You go in the kitchen. Look to the end of the kitchen.
Yeah.
When you get to the end of the kitchen, open the cupboard. There should be a square tub that looks like it's a pink. It's had pink stuff in it.
Right.
That's my paint pot brush holder. Can you put a little bit of water in and bring it up for me, love, please?
Mm-hmm.
About an inch of water.
Everybody's asking my date.
The lady that's answering everything is Colette Garland. Yeah, my friend Colette. And the one in the background's her husband, Chris.
He doesn't realise he's alive.
So, yeah.
I haven't got any questions at the minute. Hi, all.
Hi, everybody, whoever's there. What we're going to do, I'm going to paint these. Do you know what? I might put some Crackle medium on them.
Do you know what I really like using the Crackle medium? Do you remember you did that butterfly? You used butterfly stencils. You used the Crackle at the back.
Did I?
Yeah. And you reminded you of those tiles in the swimming baths. You did it.
Which one are you on about now? Which one?
It was a plaque. And you used a butterfly stencil on top of the plaque. You don't remember?
No.
There you go.
Wow. Cheers, hun. Yeah, she got it. Look. Woo. Thank you, dear. I'll get my paintbrush in a minute. So I'm gonna crackle this. I'm gonna use my crackle thing. I'm gonna paint it and crackle it. I'll crackle you in a minute. Are you got a cold, love?
No.
Right, let me get this out. Where's my Dreamweavers?
Do you know there's lots of things that people say that I could make? I think of a song when that's a song title.
Why? What's the song? Sing us a song, Julie.
No,
come on.
Oh my God, you'll lose all your things on.
Oh, go on, love. Sing us a
No
song.
way.
Keep everybody entertained while
They'll
I
all
find my
run.
bits. What do you mean they'll all run, Jan? Yeah, probably. All right, who's had my Crackle medium?
Good job, Mum won't let me dad call me Melody. Oh,
What? Oh yeah. I just got that. There we go. I think I've got it. Weaver's Crackle.
mm-hmm.
Why does it show it? When you see the picture, Colette, does it show you it right way around?
No.
Colette.
Yeah.
not.
Wait, yeah.
Well, it doesn't for us. We're upside down and back to front. I'm sure there's something wrong with my computer.
I can see your hand at the bottom of the screen holding back on medium
Yeah.
in your hand.
Well, I know there's something wrong with it. So. Right, here we go, ladies and gents.
What are you making now, Fee?
I'm going to make a stick pin holder using those. If you want to know, really. Yeah.
I look really pretty with back on medium.
I'm going to do it as a... Right. Soak my brushes. There's my cloth. Okie dokie. Glue gun ready. Get rid of them. I just don't like wasting anything. So when it comes, I might do it. I don't know how to do that one. No, I'm going to do that one. Ways to make yourself something. You can hang these up or anything. Okay, so, right. Is this ready? All you do is pop your glue on. Centerize it. Kind of, sort of. Why have you gone quiet? You gone to sleep?
I'm watching.
Never too sure, you know. Never too sure.
I'm plotting.
Yeah. Believe me, ladies.
Where would you want to go next?
Where do we want to go next?
Oh, I don't know. Any suggestions, anybody?
Anyone? No.
Where do you fancy? North, south, east, or west?
North, south, east, or west. Wants to go and you won't take me.
Where?
Down south.
Where's Fee?
We couldn't remember the name of it. We saw it on that Drew Pritchard thing. And I deleted the video by accident.
It was near Norfolk Broads.
Somewhere down there like that.
Oh, nice.
So 2 bits of chipboard. Do any size you want. You don't need to, as long as you've got one of those and it sits in between. Like that, in the centre. You could have it bigger than that. You could cut the corners off. Or you could round it and do a round one. Okay, so let's have a look. Dearie, you all right?
I am fine.
Do you want to do it? So you're going to be my assistant tonight?
No.
Why?
Go on then.
Will you get me my dryer, please? That and plug it in for me, Chuck. Cheers, hun. Oh! What? She nearly smacked me in the eye. She pulled the street at the
shit.
What have you done now? Leave them there, on there with that. She went and pulled the cord off the dryer and nearly smacked me clean in face with it. Oi!
Oh,
you are lethal.
Go, the another plug to plug it in.
Isn't there?
Where do you want it? What am I unplugging?
No, don't unplug anything. Hey, what?
Oh yeah.
God, Penny.
Linda is saying, anyone got a good idea how to store laces?
Yeah, you can either, if you want to be fancy, get, right? I mean, I can't show you how I'm storing mine. I'm doing mine on these. I bought these from Fernley Designs. Is it Fernley? I think, but they've shut down now, haven't they? Fernley shut down.
Well, I went on, they're shutting down. I went on their website today.
Yeah.
They still got a few things up, but not much.
Right, well, I ordered a lot of those for the small ribbons and laces, and then I ordered the really big one. I ordered dozens of them, and I'm using them, and then they just stack in the drawers. But you could use dolly pegs as well, you know, like on top of your desk for the ones you use a lot of. Just use your dolly pegs. Or, I don't know, make your own. That's what I do.
You could make them out of toilet roll, you know, the inside of a toilet roll?
Yes.
And then Pat says,
What happened to me?
I've been watching your tutorials for a few weeks now, and I love everything you do. I've got so many things I want to make. You make everything look so easy.
Well, things are easy. It's just like it's going on fire. Did you get right one? Is there another one? It looks like, you know, that it looks like it were going on fire. Don't touch it, Jules.
Why?
I've no idea. It were going all red inside, and it made a funny noise.
Oh yes, so she gives it to me. Let's me get blown up. Oh dear. Now I'm just thinking of where to go. For a weekend we'll go down south. But where next for the day?
Where next for the day? Well, I don't know, because we've been all over, haven't we, really?
You haven't been to Wales?
I have. Raymond's from Wales.
That's North Wales.
We've been all over Wales. Took my grandma when she was 80, 90 odd. That were funny. That were really funny. Yeah, because Raymond had to go up all the bloody hills where there were drops the other side. Really steep. And my grandma were on tender up. She was going, Raymond, stop. And he's going, stop what? Just stop. Go back up. I don't want to go anymore. I want to go home. And he went, oh, you'll be all right, Gran. Well, we called her Gigi. Do you know why we called her Gigi? Can you guess?
Mm-hmm.
Because she was a great grandma.
Oh,
Gigi.
God, yeah.
God, you're slow, you lot, aren't you? Listen to me.
Somebody's asking, it's chipboard, hard cardboard.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's like hard cardboard, and you can get it in different thicknesses. Like I'm using a 2mm one. You can get a 3mm. They're very hard to cut, though, I have to say. If you don't have the right equipment, I usually use my cutter.
What's this chipboard?
Yeah, that's chipboard.
Yeah,
thank you.
Oh,
you got it on you now?
Yeah.
Well, that's your fault. Yeah, I usually use a 2mm one, only because one, it's firm enough. Two, you can cut it with your normal scissors, and a good pair of scissors. And it's just easy. It's easy to make and build with. If I build a miniature with it, I'll use this 2mm one. And I literally build all sorts with it. Right, so what I'm doing is just giving it a good coat of black. Because you're going to see the black when I've put the Crackle medium on it. Oh.
No.
You told me you'd do anything for me, my friend. Right.
Anything.
And if you're anything...
Only so much.
Anything for you, dear.
Yeah.
Anything.
I love that film.
I do, actually. Oliver. If you're out like me, waste not, want not. I don't waste anything. I'm not like Julie. She wastes everything. She just sighs.
I'm her long-suffering friend.
I'm sure I dropped this other day, and I don't think it's working
my
right.
God, now you will.
I will see. No, I'm just watching it because that went a bit red in there. It should be all right.
Well, you added it to Julie, so it should be okay.
Yeah, but I don't trust her. She'll undo a screw or something.
No, you've jinxed it.
Lady. Right, don't hold it, you'll be fine. So what we're going to do now is take my other brush. Where did you put? Oh, here we are. Dreamweaver's Crackle paste. I absolutely love this stuff. Do you know what? I'm not going to use a brush. Palette knife. Have we got one?
While you're looking for your palette knife, somebody says, Linda says, Fee, I've been watching for 4 years now.
Oh, thank you very much, ladies. I can't. I've got to entertain myself because of her. Anna, somebody's got to entertain me.
I've just
What?
that's a song as well, song title.
Oh, she keeps coming up with these song
But
titles.
just every time when you say things, it just comes. Let me entertain you.
Let me entertain you. You're rather. I know some people think we're balmy. How many have we got? 77. Thank you, everybody. Right, all I'm doing now is I'm putting it on pretty thick. Now, the thing is with Crackle Medium, the wider and thicker the crack. What I was thinking of is...
I know what you was thinking of.
What?
But don't say it.
What?
Don't just stop. No. Don't say it.
I was thinking...
Go on.
Is that what you use as a face?
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Is that your face mask?
Oh dear.
You've been using wrong stuff, love. Put less on. You get finer lines. Oh no! You know I don't mean it, Julie. You take it in good foot.
Of course she means it.
Just half of it.
No, I don't mean any of it. If people don't know us, like all the newbies that are here, Julie's stuck at the hip. We've been friends for so long. Too long. No, that we've got newbies and they don't know us. So, and I don't want people to be offended and think I'm having a dig. Because she does it to me all the time. Don't you?
Actually, do to each other, don't you think?
Yeah.
We do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do. We've been friends for 41 years this year. Get less for murder. Don't you?
No, you do.
Now I'm
Should
going
have done it years ago.
Oh.
When I first thought of it.
See?
Okay, somebody's got a question for you, Fee.
Yada yada.
It's about buying from your shop. How much compared to US prices?
Right. Everybody asks that all the time. If you go into Google and just type in exchange rate, just do the conversion there because every single day changes, right? So it'll be whatever it is on the day. Once you've made your purchase and you've done it and you paid it, it does convert it sometimes on its own. But you can do your settings so that you get the dollars instead of the pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you check first before you purchase to see what the dollar is to the pound, just do it on Google.
And you always give returns back if there's any money owed.
We do. We always do refunds. I mean, they're not always on time because something like Melinda was away for 2 weeks. Last week. Well, she came back last week. Melinda is the only one that does the refunds in the office. She's the finance officer, so she's the only one that touches anything to do with the money. Okay. But generally, you make your order. Your order gets posted. For the UK, it arrives within the week or just after a week because now your first class is more like second class, third class and fourth class. And then once we've got your paperwork back from the office, from the post office, we then refund you when we've worked out any out of stock. We shouldn't really have now because of the new shop. That's why we changed it so that we didn't have all that hassle.
Wendy's on. She's saying hello.
Hi, Wendy.
No.
She what, love?
She didn't know that you were on.
Well, she should have got a message. She should have got a message through. It was only a test, remember? And we've stayed on.
Yeah.
Hello, Wendy.
Yeah. When she says hello, or she would have been on solo. She didn't know.
All right, lovey. Well, you do now.
Somebody says, I am in Texas, ordered 4 jars of Cosmic Shimmer from Fiona, including shipping, and it was $13.
Yeah. Regarding the shipping, right, we charge, this is the general price for a parcel abroad, because it isn't as expensive as you think. £7.80, which is about $13, I think. Yeah, it works out at that. For a normal average size parcel. And the UK is £4.45, but in the UK you do have to sign for all your parcels unless you've only paid the normal shipping price, which is what, it's £3.35, something like that. But for an extra £1 you get to sign it, and it's safe. Overseas, if you do want to order, then you really must say in a message when you make your order that you want to have it tracked. We don't track them. You know, it costs £3 or £4 extra, and some people don't want it tracked. You know, I don't want to put that on there. You have to request that. But in general, I mean, you know, we've sold for years, and we've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of orders. You know, we've had loads.
So is the shipping a fixed price? The
shipping is a general fixed price for now, but it's only an estimate. It's £7.80. When you get your parcel, when we've sent it to the post office, Raymond takes it and he drops the whole sacks off together. Do all the shipping for us, weighing and measuring and all of that. And then when we go and pick the paperwork up the following day or the following week, it'll stay on there what it's cost. If it's any more, we ask for it, because obviously that's the shop policy. If it's any less, we refund. The average is £7.80. Works out about $13. And that's Canada's only a couple of pounds more, and Australia's about the same as Canada. So really, really good. And we've got customers all over the world. Right, as you can see, I don't know if you have you not been watching this? Oops.
I have, yeah.
Not you, them. There you go.
It is coming, I can see it.
See? Was that out of shot there? No, it's because the camera, I can't lower the camera down.
It's the light. It's the light. There.
So you can see it all cracking nicely now. Now what I'm doing is I'm bubbling mine, so I'm overheating it, and only because I love that texture. I like the bubble texture on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just going to show that to you. You see the bubble texture? See it?
Perfect, yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And I love that. So I'm just going to let that cool down a little bit. I'm not doing both sides because this is going to go on a board. What I'm going to do is get some colours out, I think. We'll use deep purple and pink. I'm going to use these two colours, which is it's the acrylic paint, and it's metallic dark velvet with the pink blush. Good shade.
I do like that pink blush. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, yeah. So, still pretty hot. We can still use it. That's fine. I'm only doing this. These
I love Crackle.
come out really nice. I'm just using this colour because this is the colour I like. Now, I know you lot won't be able to see it crackle, but you can, if you know what I mean. I'll hold it up so you can see it.
Somebody says, I've got to try it. I've never done it before, but it looks so nice on things.
Oh, God. Do you know what I love doing it on? Books. Book covers.
Will we work on it on almost anything then?
Yeah. Yeah. Although if you're going to do it on glass, you need to, when I say doing it on glass, I wouldn't risk doing it straight onto glass. I would cover the bottle or jar or whatever with the masking tape completely, just to make sure there's no lid on it. Otherwise it will blow. Okay, let me just put that in there. Now I'm just taking my cloth and I'm just taking that off. Is that your tummy?
It is.
You can see that. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just taking that off because I want this to stick to it more. And put that back on. Oops. Come on. That's it.
Victorian just wants me to tell you that 81 are watching now.
7. Are we behind then? Must be.
Must be.
Thank you, Lee. And welcome to everybody. To say this was just a test.
You've got some newbies watching as well.
Oh, welcome to you all.
Wendy's watching. Heather is watching.
I'm on about newbies. I'm on about newbies.
But you might recognize me.
Yeah. So what I've done is you do a layer of the dark, then go over it with the pink, or wipe it off, go over it with the pink so that it stands out, and then just go back over it with the dark again. You can do this a couple of times, but it's the texture. Look at that. That's how it's looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And I'm just going to dry that off. Down there, see under that unit there, there's some flat tubs. Will you just pass me the silver, please?
There's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you like your website, and is it easy to set up? Did you set it up?
That one.
Which one? Is it the old one talking about, or the Zibbit store?
I think we're talking about the new website. So, do you like the new website?
Yes.
Easy to set up, and did you set it up?
Yes. Yeah.
Everybody's saying the pink colour. Oh my gosh, so pretty. That's lovely. The colour combination is so pretty.
That's on its way out, isn't it?
It's brand new. It can't go on its way out.
Has it passed it to Julie?
It's just died on me thingy.
Yeah.
Would you believe it's brand new and all? That's charming, isn't it?
Really?
Well, turn it on, it might blow, Julie. I've done that before. Don't what's it? This. Right, what I'm using now is this. It's Inca Gold. Now, I've got a link where? Oh, I haven't got it on that shop anymore. We don't have that shop, do we? Go onto YouTube, and I have to, not on YouTube, sorry, onto eBay. You can get Inca Gold in lots of different shops on there. What you have to think about is, if you're paying anything more than £5.45 for it, you're being diddled. More than £5.45. There's several there that do £4 up to £5, £5.50 for it. And it's all the same. 12, some are charging 20. It's all the same. So just go for the cheaper one, and it's the same one.
Is that wax or is it sealer?
No, it's a colour. You can paint with it. You can use a paintbrush, wet your finger, rub it. That's all you do. And all it is a rub and buff. Ready? You might not see it in the light we've got at the moment, but during the day you'll see it better. It's just a rub and buff. And it kind of like makes it pop. And that's all I'm going to do with it. I don't need to do any more. See the colours?
Kind of puts highlights on, doesn't it?
It does. It puts a highlight onto it, yeah. Oh, you're getting technical, you. Come on, lady.
I'm not as daft as I look.
Daft. Funny, but you don't look daft. Right. Do you want to pass me a tub of pins, please?
Where?
In the window. Stick pins. Thank you. You could have passed me one that was open. They're there. You see them just behind that dish. Thank you, dear. She wants to know. Bless her.
Yeah. You pointed to the window.
I know I did. But I'm going to mount mine. Actually, you know what you could do? Do you know what I fancy doing? If I get a cotton reel, right, which I've got in there, I could glue that to the cotton reel. Ooh, I can't even speak now. A cotton reel. And look, I can put lots of stick pins on for when I'm working. And they just hold your pins. Actually, you could put that on a stand, see, like that. So you've got a little stand. That's what I'll do. I'm going to do that because I do use a lot of pins. Like that. And isn't that better than binning one of them?
Yes, very good.
Isn't it? Much better than binning one. Just do something like that. Play around. Have fun. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put...
Somebody's asking, if you use your finger to paint it with, is that a tip?
I've never ever... Right, I've had mine... Oh, you put it away. I've had mine for years. Mine have never gone mouldy. And I use my finger all the time. Gosh, it doesn't matter. I use them all the time. I bought one that was mouldy, but I've never had one that I've used. I've got several down there. There's about 10 down there in a box. And they never go mouldy, not to my knowledge. I know, and I've heard of people saying they do. Yeah. Right. Julie. Did you switch me on or off?
I've not touched anything.
I don't trust you.
You're as well not to.
Why are you going quiet on me?
I'm just looking and watching and learning.
You're looking, watching and learning. That took a lot for you to say that then, didn't it? Right, I'm just gluing mine onto there so it can stand up. All I'm going to do is paint mine black at the base. I don't need to do anything else. Where's my paintbrush gone, lass? So, I should have thought on, I wasn't going to put it on a stand, I was going to do something else with it. But it's so easy just to do something really simple. I mean, you can do these any colour. You could have shabby it up and do a pink one, totally pink. Put lace round them, beads on them, whatever you want to do.
That's really pretty for something that you would normally throw out and not, not see it as being anything else.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Rather than throw it out, make something with it, and then at least you've got, you haven't thrown it out. It's not gone in the land rubbish. And it's on your desk, handy. I'm not going to do the back because I don't need to. But I'm going to put that on my desk and I'm going to use that.
Somebody says, Julie's quiet because she's thinking of Scotland.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, going somewhere without me. What do you mean, yes, yes? Why are you quiet? You've gone quiet, Julie.
No, I'm actually, she's right. I was thinking of where we can go next.
Helen back and do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm already there.
Well, we know that. Well, look at that. What a bugger now. I've got no gun. Are you sure you plugged it in?
It is plugged in.
Are you sure?
Mm.
I can't believe it's gone. It's gone kaput. The hairdryer job now.
The dryer.
No, it'll be all right.
The dryer.
Like I say, that's what we've got. It is better than wasting them. You know? I could do a fancy initial for the front. Put F. What are you laughing for?
Yes, you could.
Yeah, I know what word you're thinking about. It won't be flower. I'll tell you what, ladies and gents, honest to God, how bad it is sometimes for me. So I can't.
Very nice.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I can't touch the things. Well, I'm going to touch the things. They will be fine. That my hands are dry. So we've made the flower. Oops, went away. The rosette flower trim. That's going in.
Angie is new to your channel, so she's just saying she's new and she's watching.
Hi, Angie. Do I pop that in there first, Jules? I can't reach. Hi, Angie. Welcome aboard the Nut House. Everybody's coming on now, and you're missing it. Where we still got 70 odd. I thank you, everybody, for coming on. I know Julie's enjoyed herself. She'll enjoy herself on Monday when she'll be on top form.
I know. You'll have Wendy from Lolly Dolly Crafts there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wendy's coming. That's Lolly Dolly Crafts, Wendy Keenan. Aren't you, Wendy?
Yeah. I think she's disappeared because I have been speaking to her, but I don't know when she's still there.
She'll be there. She'll be watching, unless she's gone to bed. But I'm quite looking forward to it, actually. So she's here till about Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. And we're going to go to York as well. So we're going to do our trip out to York for our hog roast.
Nice.
Yeah, Wendy's there. She's still there.
Hi, Wendy. Yeah. And tell her, Monday night, we're going to do a little show Monday night, Wendy, with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Julie,
Yeah.
Wendy, me doing the comments.
Yeah.
It's going to be a right bowler.
I don't know about that. It should be with her. Do you know what,
Yes,
Julie?
that'll be nice. What?
It will be nice, lovey. What was I going to say to you? That we, I know we've been all over this country. Is there any country you'd like to go where we could go? I mean, we've been to Norway, and where else? You've been to America. I've been to America. Where else would you like to go? I say I want to go to Thingamabob. What's my call it?
Where?
No, Thingamabob. What's my call it? Read me mind, Julie. You're supposed to know me well enough. The hills are alive.
Oh, yeah.
With the sound of music.
I've been there.
Oh, just go, fat.
There's a question for you, Fee, while you're thinking of the places to go.
Yeah, go on then.
The question is, more live chats.
I'm going to be doing lots of them because I like them. Why? What's the point of me messing about, making a film? Up. I might just do one every time I want to do something. Because I can.
Yes.
Basically, yes, definitely. Yeah, I can do them on my own, or I can do them with her when she comes. For those of you that don't know and have just joined us, or have just, well, you don't know, this is my friend Julie next door to me. The commentary is coming from Colette Garland. The other bit of commentary in the background is Julie. We call her Jules. Well, I call her Jules. I've known her way too long. It's for scratching your back. What? What?
40 odd years, isn't it?
It was 41 years this year. Way too long.
Yeah.
And we travel everywhere together. Like I said, we're like joined at the hip. She's a pain in the backside. She is. But you know what? I'd be lost without her. How's that?
She would.
No. Answers that. No.
No.
We're both married. We've both got beautiful children.
Yeah.
Nice homes and crap husbands.
Can't have everything.
We can't have everything, can we, love?
No.
Actually,
Saying hello, Julie.
Who's saying hello?
everybody's saying hello because I've just introduced you.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Honest to God, you wait. Go watch the videos that say funny. Just, I don't know. Edinburgh one. Go to the bit where she's showing herself as Miss Marples and I'm Baby Jane.
I love that.
Honest to God.
I
Did
do.
anybody go watch it after the other night? Watch it.
That's the Scotland.
The Edinburgh one.
The Scotland. That's it.
Yeah. Did anybody go watch the other one? The Norway one?
I watched it. That was funny.
Honest to God. There's loads of them. What did you do before? You did something really funny the other day and I had to laugh. I was laughing my head off at you. We were out somewhere. Oh, Skipton. What did we do when we were in Skipton? We do that many daft things. Don't know. Have you got any? Hey, come on then. Let's talk to these people because they've bothered to come on and say hello. So let's. Have you got any funny stories?
No, I haven't. But I was just thought of something that we could do.
Oh yeah.
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 You love it.
Yeah.
You love it. Ice
Great.
skating.
I've done it.
We have done it together.
I'm going on an ice rink with you. You can forget it.
We'll go ice skating.
Can you skate?
Yes, I can.
So can I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's a challenge.
Yeah. No challenge. I can skate.
We'll go.
I used to rollerblade. Can you do that?
I can roll it. Yes, I
Right.
can.
Well, we'll do that then.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll
Good.
go ice skating.
My God.
Doncaster Dome.
Doncaster Dome. Yeah. Why don't you just go to Sandra Leeds when it snows? Huh?
Yeah, they have icing there, don't they?
You want to
No.
go ice skating?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to Blackpool one because it's wet ice. I'll go to Altrincham. That's dry ice and it's a big rink and it's nice.
What's wrong with Doncaster?
I've never been to that one.
It's quite nice. It's
Is
all
it?
right.
Is it
yeah.
dry ice?
Yeah.
Rink?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. You got your own skates?
No.
Ah.
You have.
No, I
No,
haven't.
right.
actually.
Right.
No, we wear them big clodhopper things that they give you.
Yeah, they're horrible at, but they'll do.
Yeah.
They'll do.
So you're going to do a few spins on the ice
And
then?
we will go ice skating.
I didn't say that. I said you're going to do a few
No, I
spins
can
on the
stand
ice.
up. I can stand up. No, we'll go ice skating, really.
You can stand up. If you, I'm not gonna weave this. I'm not gonna bloody pull you around.
I don't need you to.
You just said you can stand up. You didn't say you could skate.
I'll stand up. I'll be on the ice.
Are you gonna be are you gonna be that paired ice skating of the what's those things?
Torval and Dean. Torval and Dean. No, I aren't going to do that, and I aren't going to drag her around either
No,
because she
I'm
can't
not
skate.
lifting her, bloody hell.
And you're not lifting her.
I don't
You
fancy
nutter.
lifting you.
And you know, I don't want you to bloody lift me up.
No, we'll go ice skating. I really, yeah.
I'm going to film that. Yeah, I'm going to film that. Have you got padding?
If you go ice skating and then the next video is I've got a broken leg because I was dragging you all the way around the ice.
It won't be a case of having a bro. Have you got padding? Plenty of it.
Plenty of fat.
Well, you'll need it, I'll tell you.
Plenty of fat.
Can you actually skate?
Yeah, I can.
I've never known, in all the years I've known you, I've never known you skate.
I can ice skate.
I've got to see this.
Last time I went, our Olivia was
You were 3.
8. She's 20, coming up 22 now. I've never ice skated before, but the only time I fell when I finished being on for a couple of hours and I was getting off the ice and then I fell.
And then you fell?
Yeah.
Is that the only time you've been ice skating?
Yeah. But then...
So you learnt a lot in 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Really?
Do you do all jumps and all?
No.
One leg and
no,
spin?
No, but I stayed up.
You stayed
No,
up? God almighty.
Yeah, but the thing is, we went the next day to Scotland. We took them to Scotland for a week.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk the whole week. I was, oh my God, aches from head to toe.
We used to take the kids skating. We used to go to Altrincham and Blackpool. Sadie used to do speed skating. So we bought her her own speed skates.
Yeah.
And she used to do the speed skating at Blackpool. She used to do the really skate fast in Altrincham.
Yeah.
Because we liked that when it was dry ice and it was really nice rink.
Yeah.
And quite big. So yeah, Raymond would never go on though.
Gary won't.
He'd fall and break his legs. Yeah. But then, you know, do you like swimming?
I can swim. I can only do the breaststroke, but no, not really. No. I'm not a swimmer.
See, I love anything like that.
Mm.
And anything sporty, haven't we?
No,
Should we go skiing in the Alps?
Oh, I've always wanted to do that. Always.
Do you fancy going board? What do you call that board thing? Whip board.
Snowboarding.
Yeah. Do you fancy doing snowboarding?
I don't know.
You need to move both legs, don't you? Yeah.
Ice skating. We'll try that.
Yeah.
Skating.
I love roller skating. I used to do, you know, the rollerblades. I used to do that. I do the roller skating, but then when the rollerblades came in, I took to that like a duck to water.
Yeah, I loved roller skates.
Yeah.
Loved them.
We're not just hearing about the rollerblade. Aye.
Just to let you know, see some of them going off to bed now.
Right, okie dokie. Thanks for joining. We'll be back on Monday.
How long does an order take from your shop to deliver?
If you're in the UK, we do post first class. It can take 3 to 5 working days. It used to take 24 hours. If you're overseas, America, some of them got theirs within a week. It generally, we say 2 weeks. Canada can take up to 4 weeks. Australia, up to 2 weeks. But then that's if the overseas one, if they haven't paid for tracking. But you could also have them sent by courier. It's up to you. You need to make inquiries with us to see how much it'll be. And we can get a parcel of whatever weight it is weighed and let you know roughly. But
There we are. She said she's going to, thank you for answering the question. She's going to order some bits next week and then she loves your shop.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Keep your eyes out for the kits coming out. But yeah, thanks to everybody who's joined us tonight. So I'm gonna book a session of ice skating now.
Okay.
I'm gonna book us in. We've got to take the camera. I'll take 2 just in case.
Oh, what have we let ourselves in for?
It's not me. You did it.
I know. Oh my God.
And anywhere else you'd like? Anything else sporty you'd like to do? But wouldn't you like to do archery? I've done that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay then, we'll do that. I've got Raymond's compound bow. We could do that.
You could.
Yeah.
Do you fancy doing it?
No.
No, come
I
on.
haven't got shoulder strength anymore. I couldn't bloody pull it back. Jesus Christ.
No.
Took me all the time to do it when I was strong.
Fencing? You don't fancy fencing?
No, because you'd have my eye out. That's with a mask on.
Oh, no. Shall we do fencing?
No.
Why?
Have you seen this figure? Your blog going across this little plinth with a little sword in my hand.
When I'm prodding you, you'll be...
Yeah. You'll be going, here, take that, you person.
No, we'll do it. We will.
I'm not doing no fencing.
You can do it down at Royal Armouries.
Go on then.
No.
Not for me.
Oh, come with us.
I'll go and watch you do it.
No, you've got to join.
No, I'll go and watch you do it. I ain't bloody doing no fencing. Honest to God, I'll have no eyes left. You'll pierce me ears a bit more.
Actor, do you fancy that?
Karate? No.
No.
I won't like to hurt you, love, when I throw you over my back and shoulder.
Do you know, before we do that, we need to get fit first.
Do you know what we said, ladies? We said that we were going to go dancing. I would love, for us to do all cha-cha in the ball. No, not necessarily at ballroom. I want to do all cha-cha and you know, get the old bum twitching and whatever you call it.
Oh, no, I'd love to see that.
I can't cha-cha.
Go on then, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Well, I can do it a bit. One cheek goes one way.
To
Who is?
Wendy.
I know.
She's like,
Hey, Wendy, me and you will go do it.
Hey, what about belly dancing?
Oh, I've got the belly for that.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Hey, how about we, shall we do that? Because they don't care if it's all hanging out, do they?
No, no.
Huh?
Yeah. We'll
Belly
fit right
dance.
in there.
No, we will, won't we?
Mhm.
As long as I don't have to go backwards. I'd never get up. When I lean back and shake it all about,
Yeah.
I'd never get up. As long as it, do you know what I always wanted to do though? And when I used to do gymnastics, I could do some of it, but not a lot of it. Where you twist and bend your body into all them silly shapes. I used to be able to get my legs right over my head and touch the floor.
I did.
Yeah?
They were in the younger days. Gone now.
Who would have said? Can you imagine us doing that now?
Oh, God.
I mean,
I can't even. I can't even cross my legs or just.
that's what your husband.
Oh, trust you, Fiona. Trust you.
5 kids later. Yeah, you were more active than Oh, I'm really sorry. She was more active than me. Jesus.
She says, my belly looks more like a bum bag, only needs a zip in the top.
Oh, bless.
Just Wendy, I'll do that while you're here, love. I'll do a designer one. Yeah. Oh, God, with pair of you two, I'm going to have a whale of a time, aren't I?
Oh,
Yeah.
Good. We're gang up on
So
this.
fun.
They're going to gang up on me.
What time are you on Monday? Everybody's asking.
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock UK time. I don't know what the times are for abroad. I really don't. I've no idea.
Pink zip.
Eh?
That's what she's going to go for a pink zip.
A
on top of her belly.
A pink
Oh.
zip. I've got one here, actually. I've got pink bows to go with it, look. Yeah. Oh, my word, it's going to be horrendous. Are you going to come and have tea with us one night, maybe?
Maybe I might do. Oh, I don't know.
Why? She's a cheeky sod, isn't she? Ain't she bloody cheeky?
He says, yippee, I'll be there in the flesh.
Oh. Yeah. What you coming as?
Marvel!
Miss Marple.
Miss
It
Marple.
suits you that, you know.
Does
Miss.
it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it does. It really suits you.
Yeah.
Miss Marple. Ooh, don't you think you're so posh,
I want a
dear?
carpet bag and then.
I'll make you a bloody carpet bag. Yeah. Do you think she's really posh? I might invite my other friend anyway.
And he says, I'll need a tanner lady because we'll be laughing so much.
You do you have any of them?
No.
No, I don't either. I'll make one. I'll make one you can ring out. I'll make a reusable one.
Yeah, I think we will need them. I'll bring the tenner ladies.
Yeah, all right, then you can do that. I don't need them. I don't pee myself.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to bring my other friend, though.
And Wendy says she'll bring some.
Yeah, that'll do.
Bring some.
Yeah. Make sure you bring some to go around her gob. She look like, you look like one of them Chinese people with it round the mouth, don't you? Do you remember him in old days? Oh, shall we have a bit of nostalgia now?
Go on.
A bit, well, somebody might not like to talk about it, but do you remember old pads that used to have looping
I
ends?
understand you going back in the old days.
Yeah, but listen, you probably weren't even born when we used to use these. They were like a pad that had loops on the end and you put them on a belt. Do you remember?
Oh, and they were netting, weren't they?
Yeah,
like,
netting.
Like a bandage material.
Yeah,
Do you
they
remember?
were,
Oh,
yeah.
God, that was awful.
Yeah, we used to wear them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were they like?
It was like a long, can you see my hands? It was like a long strip like that. And it each had a loop on the end. See?
Over towards Jules. I can't see your hand.
See? A long strip like that, like cotton wool,
Yeah.
wrapped in a gauze, what do you call it?
Gauze.
Gauze. Hoops on the end, and you put a little belt on with a hook, one at your bum and one at the front, and you used to hook them on. Yeah, we've moved on since then. Well, Julian.
I remember when sticky strips come out. You just stick them pad, you know. Oh God.
What a subject to talk about, but we did him and it
Heaven with that.
part of life.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah, it saved you loop and belt and all that.
Well, that was when
carry on.
they first come out, wasn't it? Anyway, shall we change the subject?
Wendy says that's what they were called.
What?
I think that she means sticky strips. That's what they were called.
That's what they were called,
Yeah.
sticky strips.
There you go.
Oh, well, I'm not as old as you. I won't know that, would I?
Now that she's sticking it in now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's sticking the knife in.
Whites.
Dr. White.
Oh yes, that. Oh God, yeah.
Do you remember them?
I
What
do.
were they? What were they?
They were the sanitary towels. They were the Dr. Whites. They were
Stuck to your nicks
terrible.
with bat wings.
Oh.
They said that was the beginning of the thong.
Ah,
Yeah. Have
They-
you
I
ever
don't-
wore a thong?
I really do not like thongs.
I can't stand
I
them.
tried one pair. I've never put them on again.
I can't
Reminded
stand
me.
them.
She's right. Reminded me of the bloody Dr. Whites. Oh, the disco. I think the ugly underwear. I think they're awful.
I couldn't wear
There's
them.
not much material. I mean, there's not much material there, is there?
There's not much of anything on them. I didn't like them at all. Hated them.
Wendy says they went from your belly button to the top of your bum. They must have been so uncomfortable.
Oh, they did.
They
They
did.
did.
Yeah.
Worst thing were when they twanged off. Oh, dear me. Yeah, but they were awkward and all, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
I didn't like them at all.
Horrible.
I hate it. First time I ever.
Ones with the looks were called Dr. Whites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they were. I can't remember. I started when I was really young, and I hated them. I absolutely hated them.
Yeah, there were Dr. Whites in a oh
Yeah.
no, terrible.
I'm sure a man makes all these things for a woman to wear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they probably do. Do you ever remember the first bride with picture on boob? Do you remember?
No.
My mum, well, my mum bought up because we had 6 girls in our family, and at an age, we'd get a bra, your first bra, and it'd have a picture of like Barbie doll up front or something like that.
Oh, right.
Well, why would you want to carry around a bra with a Barbie doll picture on your boobs?
I remember your first bra. Then you always used to go to Little Woods. Do you remember Little Woods?
Yeah,
And they always used to do the first bra section.
yeah, no.
And first bra was a 30. You could get a 28 A.
Yeah, yeah.
Went to 30, and I remember getting a 28 AA bra.
Yeah, but have you seen kids' bras today?
Oh,
when
no.
they're padded? So they make them look bigger than what they actually
Terrible.
are.
Yeah.
You've got.
I'm so proud when my mum bought me my underbelt.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it. I thought that kind of. I'm not bloody squeamish. I don't like that. I just didn't like it. I thought it was crap.
They were just a nuisance, weren't they? They
Yeah.
were, I mean, at first it's a novelty. You think, oh yeah, I'm grown up and all that, and then it just becomes a pain.
I'll tell you what, though, right? This is how daft I am, right? This is how daft I am. It was just the girls that had them. I wanted to know how my brothers wore them. Because I thought boys and girls had them. And I was thinking it must be a bit awkward for them.
God.
See? Well, I wasn't quite
Did your
sure.
mum explain anything to you about
No,
it?
if
No,
I
my
remember
mum
rightly,
didn't.
my mother told my sister Judy to explain it to me. Don't sit on the cold step.
My grandma always said, never wash your hair when you're on your period
Why?
because you'll get cold.
Okay.
Get that one? I don't understand it either.
I was told never to sit on a cold step.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was told that.
yeah.
But I do remember the first day I started.
I do.
Because my mum told my sister Judy to come in and sort me out.
My mum just said, she never told me anything at all, and she just said, I said, Mum, and I told her, she says, oh, you've started being poorly, have you? That's what she said.
You've never freaking she never stopped that.
And that was it. It was never mentioned. It was never...
Who told you about the birds and the bees?
I just picked it up from anybody, my mum never...
You still know that?
I learned the hard way.
You learned the hard way?
Yeah. Just had to find out from
Whoopie woo. See? Oh, who told you about the birds and the bees, Colette?
Me, I just picked it up.
Yeah, me too. How did you find out?
I just picked it up. Hey?
Yeah, I was never sat down.
No,
I won't. No, I wasn't. I just picked it up. I bet most people would just picked it up.
Yeah.
Because in olden days, they never liked to do all like that, did they?
When I was in school, they were just bringing out sex classes. I only ever went to one, and I was Skype the rest.
Do you know what? The first time I ever went into one of them lessons, I'm trying to put that up so people can see it. The first time I ever went into one of them lessons, I never found it embarrassing, but the lads did, and they spoilt the lesson.
Yeah.
Because they giggled all the way through, especially when the drawing came up on the board.
We had no draw. All we were taught, we went into the hall, a nurse come in.
In a posh school?
No, and I was John Smith, and she had a model. She put a condom on the model, and that was your sex lesson. That was it. That was it.
And you learned from there?
Yeah, that was it. That's all we were. And we had one lesson.
Well, it didn't stop you because you had 5 kids.
I know. I took a lesson.
Wendy said that she had a week off school when she started as a result.
Oh, we did. We just got told to get out. Get it on and get out. That's what we did.
Yeah.
You're the same?
Yeah.
All right. So, right, I asked you before, tell me something. Now, we'll change subjects and we'll behave ourselves now. Not really. I don't like being good. I know. Tell me one of the funniest things you've ever done.
One of the funniest things I've ever done. Oh God, I've done some things, mate.
Well, tell me some of the funniest
embarrassing things I've done. Oh, I remember.
Funniest.
I remember once pushing one at grandkids.
Yeah.
And we were at Whitby.
Yeah.
We come out of this shop and I'm trying to cross the road with the pram, and you know the wheels, you can lock the wheels. And all of a sudden the wheels unlocked, so the pram went like that.
Yeah.
And I was going around in the middle of the road in a circle with the pram. I was straight in the pram.
You dozy, mate. No, what's happened to you though? Anything that's happened to you? Have you done anything silly?
God, I can't remember. I can't think. Oh, all sorts, but I can't think of one particular one.
Never got into a stranger's car like I have. I've more than once.
No, not really. No.
No?
No.
Oh, well. Never gone to the doctors and not shaved your legs.
Oh God, I never shave that all the time.
See? Told you. She's boring.
All the time. Don't shave my legs anymore.
I remember when I was, because there's a big year gap between me and my brother. And when he was born, I was 8. My mom dead excited to be in the big sister. And I had a beautiful dress on, really excited, new dress. And she brought him on, and she was changing his nappy. And as she undid his nappy, weed all over my dress.
Oh. Poor thing.
Oh my
Poor
God.
thing. We're going to close up now.
Yeah, if you like.
We're going to make a brew.
She'll get home.
Wendy says she's got hairy legs now. Just for you all to know.
Yeah, me too.
Who's got hairy legs?
Me too.
Wendy.
No, I still shave mine.
Oh, I don't bother.
Wendy
What does
says
she?
they're so long she can plait them.
Yeah, my kids play hell all the time when they shave their legs every day, every time they get in the bath.
I know. Do you know what? It's a thing, it's a modern day thing now that they've got to shave their arms, their legs.
Oh, can be bothered.
No, I can't do with stuff like that.
Me. 3 or 4, well, yeah, about 4 times a year if if that, I can't be bothered anymore.
You scruffy sod.
Nobody sees me.
That's true.
Nobody
but if you had to
sees
go,
me.
you haven't got no friggin' hair on your legs.
I shaved them.
What if you needed to go to the doctor? Well, you're fine.
I shaved them about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you ain't got any hair on your legs.
You know when they do grow? You know they grow in patches. Patches. It does.
Mine don't.
It does. Mine does. I get patches of clumps.
You've got bloody knee socks on.
Yeah, right up to my knees.
Why?
Because my feet are always cold.
With them shoes on, you look like one of those Dutch people. You know, they've got ice, vice, and all that crap. Yeah.
I've got black brogues on.
Black brogues.
Yeah.
What are brogues?
These. The style of shoe.
Oh God, I was wearing them when I was in my bloody 20s.
I love them.
Actually, I was in high heels. Oh, I can't wear them now though. Can't wear high heels now. Oh my God. If I put a high heel shoe on now, I can't stand it for 5 minutes.
No.
I used to wear 5-inch heels.
5 inch?
I wore a 6-inch heel before today, but I used to wear a 5-inch heel during the day just for normal wear and I'd think nothing of it. Stiletto shoes.
Stilettos are easier to wear than what they wear now. Have you seen what they wear? They're big. Oh my God. No. Stilettos.
What is?
And the heels that they wear now.
Yes.
I could not wear them.
I couldn't wear them.
But I can wear stilettos to this day. Once I get my balance.
I used to love wearing, and I wore high heel shoes all the time. I used to wear some, really nice ones. But I stopped wearing them for a while when I had to have the kids.
I stopped.
And then when I went back into wearing them after I'd had the kids, I couldn't do it.
It's lethal to stop wearing. I stopped wearing them when I was pregnant with Vanessa, with me first, and then after she was. No, I started wearing them once she was born. You know when you carry them, and I thought, no, I'm scared of dropping her. And then that were it. I couldn't wear them after that. I went into flats, and that was lethal. You can't go back into high heels once you do it.
You know when you had your kids?
Wendy says Mum used to wear fee heels all the time.
Yeah, we used to do back then. You know when you had all your kids?
Yeah.
Did they slap? Did they slap the kids? Did they slap you?
Did the what?
Did they slap the kids or did they slap you? Don't they slap them?
Oh,
yeah. Did your kids get their asses slapped though when they were born?
No.
Well, where does all that come from? Because they show you that they slap the baby, don't they? To make it cry.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if anybody slapped my kids, I'd have knocked the shit out of them.
Yeah.
But they used to do it. They used to slap their ass, didn't they?
Did, yeah. Shock. Made them take a breath. Yeah.
Frig me. Can you imagine them? Honest to God, if anybody touched one of mine today, I'd kill them. Slap their ass.
Yeah. I can slap their ass, but nobody else.
No, you can't. It's not allowed.
Oh, no.
No. You can't look at them funny. You can't talk to them funny. You can't raise your tone. You can't slap them. You can't do anything with them. That's why they're horrible little shits now.
Yeah, and the thing is, it spoils, because the teachers are there in schools to teach. Their job is to give them education. And when you've got kids that won't listen, you can't do anything to control that situation. What are you supposed to do?
Well, I worked in a school and we had some really bad behaved kids, and I tell you now, it's you don't need to. I don't mean crack them out, really, or give them a hiding. But to say you can't look or even say anything in a you are right, love. You want to kick hell out of some of them. I don't mean to do it literally, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why we've got such bad behaved kids. Where were we when we saw that kid screaming?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yesterday, wasn't it? Honest to God, we were. Yeah, she were on in Skipton, weren't we? And she had one in a pram, and 2 kids running. One was only about 3-year-old,
Yeah.
and the other one was about 5,
Yeah.
6. And the eldest one was screaming blue murder in the street. But the thing is, she wasn't saying anything to it to shut it up. Or she wasn't embarrassed about it screaming in the street. She wasn't saying, you know, standing still and giving it what for and whatever, you know, and around buildings. I go, you ever do that to, you know?
Yeah.
But they never used to do it, Dad.
No.
Just sometimes, if I like started to create, I'd take them to one side and say,
Yeah.
don't you dare behave like that in public.
Yeah.
How dare you? Sorry, Mum.
Yeah.
And that'd be it. But
Yeah.
today, they tell you F off and all sorts. Yeah, not having it. They need to come, bring it back how it was. Because the biggest mistake they've done is pamper them.
Mm.
They took everything from them and then give them everything, you know, all the freedom.
Yeah.
And it's wrong because we're going to, how do we get back from it? That's what I want to know.
Some of the kids, they just don't know how to control themselves, do they?
And they can't keep putting it all down to this HDHD, whatever it is. You can't keep doing it.
No.
You can't.
The thing is, if like, say, if you're in a classroom and you're trying to teach, you've got kids that really want to learn, and then you've got them kids that don't. What are you supposed to do?
Do you know what really maddens me? What really maddens me, and I worked in the primary school for 12 years, whatever it was, that they reward the bad behaved children and the good ones don't get rewarded. And that was that riled me. It's not how you are going to put a child in its place. You can't do that. And, you know, the amount of times we worked with them and we had to do these things to, reward these bad behaved children, you just can't. That's not the way to go. A child needs structure, discipline, and it needs to know right from wrong. And until we get that back, we've got no chance.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed. What happened to you then?
Wendy says that Toby would never tell her to F off. It just wouldn't happen.
Yeah, because the thing is, if they know that boundary, there's no boundaries today, none whatsoever. Children think they can rule the roost.
Yeah.
Right?
And they can to a certain extent.
Yes, they can.
Because there's no restrictions to anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm
just watching this on EastEnders. I don't know what other people's views are on it, but I'm watching this saga play out in EastEnders where you got these bullies onto that girl who plays the guitar.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Right. It's that's like that in school. I have to tell you, that is like that in primary school. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now. But you see, you can't defend yourself for nothing.
No, no.
And 9 times out of 10, these bullies are getting away with it.
Yeah.
I was bullied, so I know what it's like. But woe betide anybody try and bully me now. They'll be 6 foot under before they can blink, because I will not stand a bully.
Yeah.
At all, ever.
This is what gets me now is the teachers, when they go tell the teachers something's happening, but do not about it.
No.
And if they retaliate and the kid thinks, well, they keep hitting me, and they go tell the teacher what happens, and then they do retaliate and think, well, they hit me and I'm going to hit them back.
Yeah.
Then they're the ones that get into trouble for it, and that is so.
I know we I can't mention any names or anything like that, but we have a child who's still in the school, joined us. I've seen 5 adults in the passageway trying to talk this child round. 5. That's 5 people out of a job and not doing what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Because they're too busy with this one child. That's not on.
No.
And it's not on at all. Because they should do something. Either have him in school and make him do.
Yeah.
Right? By being forced, you know, you've got to have some kind of force. I don't mean physical or anything like that, but I'm saying you've got to have some kind of authority. Or then he doesn't come to school. Bring back a school where these type of children can go to. I know this is going to be a sore case for everybody, but the worst thing you can do is put a, and there are some really bad behaved children. I have to say, I've worked in schools. I know people are not going to agree, but I've worked with a lot of bad children, bad behaved. And you're putting them in a mainstream school with children who want to learn, who need to learn.
Yeah.
They need to learn. And they're not learning because they're having to spend far too much time getting away with blue murder and then getting treated for it. There you go.
One person said, my daughter had 3 kids that always have her, and they always have her in tears. They talk to her however they want to. And Wendy's just come on and says, Jules, I've had that happen to Toby.
It's widespread. And the thing is, nobody does anything about it. And it's not, I'm not saying the parents, the schools need to start and clamp down. All you get from them is, oh, well, we're not allowed to do this, we're not allowed to do that. You can use reasonable force. I don't mean physically, you know what I mean? You can start, don't reward a child for being naughty or misbehaved. Don't reward them, for one. Because they think, oh, well, look at you. And they purposely misbehave because they're going to get a reward.
Yeah, yeah.
What dumb ass of a person, somebody with no children, sits there going, oh, look, we've got this child here. It's a little disruptive every single day, all day long. Here, let's give it something. We'll take it out for a day. Take it out and pin it somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't get me riled. Don't get me riled. I've worked with them.
I really agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
And I think I agree with you. There should be, because there's a lot of stories on TV at the moment where teenage kids have had to put up with all this bullying.
Did you hear that then?
Suicide?
We've got a child. We've got the child here with us.
Definitely.
She's at side of Julie, or it is at side of Julie. She just rolled something on the floor. Keep going. Sorry, keep going.
I just said that on TV at the moment there's this big thing about teenage kids getting bullied that bad that they've taken their own life. They can't handle bullying. Nobody's doing anything about it.
It's all right saying, oh, well, we had one this week, and then there was one last month, and then there was 2 last year. Let's look at it in, put it in perspective. And take their own lives than you think. A hell of a lot more than you think. The thing is, you have to start from home. The child goes to school, starts going to school, then that has to have discipline there. A child needs to know where its boundaries are. No boundaries today. It's going to take us years and years and years to get any of it back if we ever do. And I'm sorry, but there are too many white-collar workers, what we call, it's an old saying, a white-collar worker, probably don't have any children, who sit there making these rules and regulations up. And I'll tell you something else. The old maths, the way we used to do, multiplication and all of that, because they're not spending, it's all right saying we need to know 6 different ways of how to do that particular sum. Learn them the first one. Yeah. And learn it so it goes in. Don't do it for a day, then change it the next day, then change it the next day again. It doesn't work.
Why do they need to learn 6 different ways to do a sum, the same sum?
Well, I think they should do. No, I think they should do when they're in high school, not in primary school.
Yeah.
When I was in school, we used to do a week on multiplication, a week on division, and then we'd revisit again, and then we'd revisit again till the end of the year, right? And that's how we used to do it. And week a mental maths and all of that. Same with handwriting. How many kids can write?
No, it's terrible.
How many kids can spell?
No.
To be honest, I worked in the school and I was shocked, and I stayed shocked all the time I worked in there because I could not believe how many children, one, couldn't spell.
Yeah.
And they were going, oh, well, we're not going to concentrate on all the spelling. But it's vital that you do.
Yeah.
It is vital. They get into year, well, so let's say 4, 5, and they still can't spell. No, but we're not going to concentrate on it. We're not going to concentrate on it. But they can't write on that either. So when they're leaving, and the high schools are now complaining that when the kids go from primary school, they can't read, write and spell.
They can't spell. No.
My God, look at Bobby Jo. She's 2-year-old. She can count. She knows her colours. And that's because she's taught it. So you can teach it from an early age.
You do it through play and nursery rhymes. That's how you teach them at, you know, at that age.
Do you know what our biggest problem is in this country? And in most countries, I'd say? Children having children.
Yeah.
It's children having children, and they're not taught any values, any self-respect. And we're going to take years and years and years before we get that back.
All the boundaries that used to be in place when we were kids. The boundary.
Yeah.
And then when the kids come up to that boundary, they move it again. They'll keep widening the boundaries.
Yeah,
and so the
what's the saying? They take a mile. You give them a mile, they take an inch.
No, you give an inch and take a mile.
Yeah.
But we know, I mean, look at the stuff they're stopping. Look at the stuff they're stopping now, which are traditions that have gone on for hundreds of years and have worked. All the years I worked up at that school, and all it got was, well, this isn't working. Next year we'll change it. Come next year. Next year we'll change it. Right? And I know, and I'm going to say it, and whoever's watching probably won't like it, but I do know that we've paid people to come in and do this, that, and the other, and it still hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Go back to the old traditions, the old ways, and the old styles that worked for all of us just about. And stop having these disruptive kids in these classrooms that are disrupting it for everybody else, because it's not working. Classroom with specialist people that can handle them and teach them.
I'm just going to say, when you've got those kids in the classroom, it's like you say, all the focus goes on those kids. And then you've got the other kids that want to learn. You haven't got the time to teach them anything because all your focus is going on the kids that don't want to learn.
Well, I feel sorry for parents, because parents really are not aware of what's going off in the classroom. And I've worked in it long enough, and I've seen it when them children that want to learn say, oh God, Miss is doing it again. Oh look, well, I can't concentrate. And it's, you know, and you've got a teacher stood there with 2 TAs who can't remove this child, who can't do anything with this child, and you've just got to watch them clear the decks with their arms. Floor, and you can't do anything. So your 40-minute lesson has spent 35 minutes of it watching this kid disrupt everything. That's not on.
And it must be.
I was a classroom assistant in a special unit in the school for special kids, and even then there was 2 classroom assistants and 1 teacher to about 7, 8 children in the class. But even then, it took 3 people to this 1 child who raised all the attention to the other children. Just, it's not fair.
No.
And you as a classroom assistant, and I suppose as a teacher, allowed to give the parent the full view of what's going on in the classroom.
But they'd be shocked if they knew.
Why is that? Why are they not allowed to say what's going on?
Because they're not going to let on what's happening in the classroom. They're not going to do it because they wouldn't have the kids in the school. Simple as. I know I would not if I had a young child now, and if there's no way I'd put my child in that classroom, because I want my child to be taught. I want my child to learn, and you can't.
It's scary for the other kids when they see a child throwing things about the classroom and that, and screaming and carrying on, and a teacher can't do anything about it. And the other kids will be looking to the teacher thinking, well, are you going to do something about this? And the teacher can't. I know from the school I worked in, right? I mean, they worked by the rule. I'm not saying they didn't. They had a rule book to follow, and that's what they did. So they did what they were told to do. I would have kicked the rule book out, and I would have done it my way, and that kid would have been out
or made to learn, and the others would have also been able to learn.
Yeah.
What I've seen them take the whole class out and leave the child that's doing the wrong in the classroom because they can't do anything. He's disrupted everything, thrown everything on the floor. Where's that? Why is that happening? And it does happen. I don't care what anybody says. Speak to your children.
It happened when I was a class. It's exactly the same thing.
That's wrong. You should be able to grab that child or get hold of that child and remove it from the classroom and let the lessons continue.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
So that behaviour that is getting rewarded all the time, constantly getting rewarded.
Yeah. And even I don't know whether you had this feed when they did assemblies in the hall, and you had instructed children in this assemblies. It was all right. You're getting a rest last night. I tell you what, then why don't we go and play with so and so? So they would remove the child and go and play with it. Well, that's rewarding for bad behaviour. Yeah. And I would just, you're not allowed to say it because it's not your place to apparently. Yeah. You can't say anything to the parent and you can't record it because that's what everybody does in the schools.
Mm. The law and the rules for schools have changed so much now that what you can and can't do, and it's unbelievable.
Well, the wonder now when.
But them in the offices making these rules are not in the classroom doing this with these kids, because I'll tell you what, if they were, there is no way they'd let that happen. Yeah. They'd be looking at that and thinking, Christ, we've made one damn big mistake. Yeah. And we're going to have to correct this.
But what about these kids that are disruptive when they get into the workforce, when they are going to work?
Well, they'll never work. Look how no one's putting it into perspective. Mm. They're going from primary school to high school. They can't read, write and spell, right? Mm. I mean, these are general things that you should know. They get into high school. They're making it so bloody hard for these lessons that your kids... with them long enough in a lesson. The lessons are not long enough themselves. What I'm saying is where we had a week on a subject. These are just a day on a subject, or 2 days at the most. So they leave high school, they still can't read and write properly, and we know a lot of them can't. We're not stupid. Everybody's having. Yeah. They're not good. You can all go check it on the computer. Right? And then what they do is they go on the dole, and what they're doing? What are they contributing to society? Yeah. Then they start and they have the kids. They're still children, but they're having kids. Yeah. So what are they there? What have they got in them to teach their children? Half the time they're in the way. They haven't got time. And nowadays, look at the way it is with technology. Yeah. They're probably on the phone while having the kids, because that's all it's about. We saw a woman, honest to God, she must have been about 16, 17, not very old herself. And she had a baby in a pram and a toddler, must have been about 2.5, walking way behind her, about 50 yards behind her. She's on the phone. She didn't even look up to cross the road, and then she didn't look up to see if the kid was still behind her.
Yeah. Oh, I see that all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody said the work ethic is poor these days.
It is mad, and I'm sorry, but I'm frightened for the future, for my grandchildren. Because what have they got to look forward to? I am fortunate that my kids were brought up the way I was brought up, more or less. And they've passed that on to their kids. They're doing the normal kiddies things, and they're doing the normal teenage things that everybody goes through. And they're all level-headed. They're all, good workers and whatever. So I'm hoping that they then pass that on to their kids. But there's thousands out there that are not.
No, I know.
And I'm afraid, how do we get back to what we should be?
I've no doubt. It's just gone too far, hasn't it? I mean, the thing is that when the kids at primary school, you're not allowed to touch them, shout at them, whatever. And then all of a sudden, when they go to high school, the teachers at high school aren't pampering them. They want to teach them, get on with their lessons, and the kids don't understand what's happening. You know, they think, no, they can't talk to me like, they can't do this to me, they can't do that to me, and they've no self-control when they get to high school, and they just seem to go wild, and the teachers then are having to constantly be on the backs, but they're not getting pampered like they did at primary school.
I know, it's a shock. It's a massive shock to them. But you know what? Maybe I'm old-fashioned a bit. But in school, and my grandson was now 16. I went to his school to see his, you know, about that machine I was going to get for doing the die cutting.
Oh yeah.
And I saw a lot of teachers, and I'm sorry, I couldn't tell which were teachers and which were kids.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact, best alike, the teachers were not tidy. They were in scruffs.
Yeah.
They didn't. You've got to look the part, act the part, and show the part.
Yeah.
In order for them kids to know the status of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the kids they go into school, and those teachers, whatever you want to call them, they're supposed to be role models.
Exactly.
How much of a role model
Exactly.
are they dressed like they are, and not being able to say it goose for goose?
Well,
I mean, their parents have turned into best friends.
Yeah. So have
True.
teachers. So have teachers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's why.
Yeah.
The teachers now want to be, because of the way the children are today and the way that you've got no say over them, what can they do? In order to get them to do anything, they've got to befriend them.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned maybe. That's wrong. You can be, even a parent can be a friend, but they have to know there's a line.
Yeah.
You do not cross.
Well, I remember once saying to one of my kids, I am your mother, I am not your best friend. Don't treat me, I think it was Olivia.
Olivia, you told me.
Yeah. And I said, I'm not you. You have a best friend.
Yeah.
You've got a mother, you've got a father. I am not your best friend.
Yeah.
There is a distinction.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, kids today don't. And I think that that's at home, but I think the government have got a lot to answer to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they have.
Well, somebody said when my daughter was in primary school, a policeman came and spoke to them outright that your parents can't spank you anymore. So what's that saying?
Well,
Yeah.
just do what you like, and then suffer the consequences later. But you know what? Most children want structure. And when I spoke to loads in our school, I worked in year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, and year 6, and I do talk to them, and I'm friendly with them.
Yeah.
And we can have fun.
Yeah.
But they know when they've crossed the line.
Yeah.
And I'm not changing for nobody. But you ask them what they want, and they want structure.
Yeah.
They want people to say, you can't do this.
Yes.
Because they're growing up not knowing what they can and can't do, so they just do anything anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's right. They've stopped parents. That, to me, the government or somebody, it's like they're trying to. All you are is a caretaker for that child.
Yeah.
You are not that child's parent anymore.
Yeah.
The state has took over your role.
Yeah.
And they're letting the children know that. So you've no authority with those kids at home. Where's the authority coming from? Who's going to stop them? Apart from the police, who is going to stop the kids from doing?
Exactly.
It's.
When I was growing up, right, and a lot of people will remember it. Up towards you, you shook.
Yeah.
I don't agree with. It never hurt us. It didn't do us any harm.
Yeah.
Right. But to know that a policeman was coming to your house, there was problems.
Yeah.
And God, did you fear it?
Yeah.
Right. I don't mean anybody should be scared stiff of anyone. My dad wasn't all bloody he wasn't strict.
Yeah.
And we feared my dad. I don't agree with it as far as he went, but you need to have fear.
Yeah.
That maybe I'm using the wrong words, You need to know where that boundary line is. You do.
Yeah.
And you don't cross it.
Mm.
And the thing is, you and I are the next generation. Both our parents have gone.
Yeah.
Right? We're the next generation to go. Our children are on that borderline of they know what was right and wrong.
Yeah.
But they're breeding the ones that are doing the wrong.
Yeah.
And it's not through all the fault of theirs because the government's had a massive part to play in it.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when we're gone and you're left with them, it's their children that's going to be the problem, which are the little brats today.
Yeah.
So how are they, when your children are our age, looking back or looking towards the future, how are they going to cope? What's going to happen when they're gone?
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
If things don't change dramatically and go back.
I don't think... I think you should be able to smack your children, and by that I mean a slap on the legs when they've really, really gone naughty. But I have only ever 2-3 times at the most had to smack my kids, and it was a quick slap on the legs, and they didn't do it again. And
Exactly, and they knew.
And they knew. After that, all I had to do was look at them and say, "Now that's enough. You've gone too far," and they stopped it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. We've done it for generation after generation after generation.
I can't stand it when I see people in the street really laying into their kids.
No,
I really can't stand it.
We did that. We saw that at the car boot one day. I wanted to punch her.
Yeah.
And I felt like punching her.
But I have smacked my kids, but not how I see them do it. Some of them do it.
Our daddy got a slap on the back of his leg.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know whether I'm in agreement with that. I don't know. That's a bit iffy for me because I don't actually like.
You don't. When it boils down to it, really, you shouldn't have to smack.
A quick slap is enough.
Yeah.
A quick slap is enough.
Yeah.
Not hard, but enough for them to know they've done wrong.
They've done wrong. And that is as a last resort when all else fails.
Yeah.
You know.
But my dad only had to look at us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was enough. Oh.
And I was only ever smacked once from my dad in my home, once. And it was a slap on my backside, quick, over and done with, and I never did it again.
Yeah, exactly. You never did. Yeah. I tell you what they need to bring back, and I'm dead. I would be the first one in the front line for this. I think they need to bring like a form of Borstal school back. Because that did teach you from right from wrong.
Yeah.
And I also think that get them out of school when they leave and 2 years in the army or of some sort.
Yeah.
Because that actually made them grown up. It made them grow up. They need to see something to wake them up.
Yeah. 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 They do now. I mean, it's like my family and your family, we didn't do. Yeah, I could say we had lots of freedom. We ran wild in the streets, but by that I mean we weren't harming anybody. We played out all day long, and we did.
I'm a tree Jew.
I know.
You can't. Now look what they're stopping them from doing because it's detrimental to their health. Don't do handstands. You can't cartwheel. You can't climb a tree. They've done it for generation after generation after generation. These are white collar workers that haven't got kids and don't know the last on their elbow. And they're pampering them.
When I was a kid, I always hated running. But for me to climb a fence, climb a tree, I was an excellent climber. I was like a monkey. I could climb anything. I loved it.
Yeah. Also, you can't do it these days. Do you know what? I'll tell you this. This is one story I'm going to tell really quick. I was in class. We were getting the kids ready to go out. It was really, really windy. Open the door. I'm stood at the door with my arm open. It was freezing.
Yeah.
And I said to this lad, we're hanging back. And I went, come on, you, hurry up, out. Go on out. You've only got 15 minutes. And he's going, I can't. I went, why can't you? He said, it's windy. I said, what's wind got to do with it? Get out there. It'll do you good. Through, air through your hair. And he's going, my mum doesn't allow me to go out when it's windy. Do you know what? I could have smacked his mother.
Yeah.
My mum doesn't allow me to go out when it. And then there was when we had pouring rain. Now we're staff. We had to stand out in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what the weather was. kids, can't go out, it's raining. Why can't you? I'll get wet. And get out. And that's the first thing. We used to just shove them out.
I know.
That's pampering.
You get parents who are either won't let them out of the sight, or you get parents that just do not give a monkeys of where they are and what they're doing. Or there's a balance. You need that balance.
Well, I just think not letting rain and wind get on you. That's what they need. How are they going to toughen up?
I know.
Somebody says military school for bad kids.
Yeah. But even in military school, they're a lot softer on them than the war.
They need something. I'm not too sure whether military school's going to cut it. I think
it would.
Yeah, but you can't send a young one when a child is at an age that it has to be taught and should be taught certain things. You can't send it off to military school until it's older. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their misbehaviour is starting from the age of 2 onwards.
Yeah. And my brother goes to cadets, and it's sort of it's sort of that's military and army and polishes semi-tiny dolls, and it's really got proper structure. It's really strict, and he's been there when he's 18, and I think he started school when he was 13.
I went to the brownies and the guides. Where's all that gone?
Yeah.
I know they exist, but it used to be everybody used to go. Yeah. You were either in the brownies or the brownies to start with, and then you moved up to the guides.
Yeah.
Bring it back. It all taught you loads. I tell you what, Colette, do you know what really gets me now? I did an art and crafts class on a Thursday afternoon at school, right? I'm teaching them arts and crafts. And when it comes to sewing, these were 9, 10 and 11-year-olds. They couldn't even thread a needle.
What?
They couldn't thread a needle. To do with one of them.
That's shocking.
It is shocking. What happened to we used to learn how to cook in primary school.
Yeah.
Sewing lessons. It's all gone.
You know yourself, Ian, you did things, you earned badges and you put them on your thing that went across your shoulder.
Yeah.
And you were so thrilled, I've got a badge this week.
Yeah. Yeah. You were proud of what you got, and you were proud you achieved something. I know there's still brownies and guides somewhere, but they used to be everywhere.
Oh, they're not now allowed to learn how to light fires, go camping. They're in huts. It's not the same. Even now, brownies, it's not the same as it was.
No.
And it's like now I get into trouble with my kids sometimes. They don't really play out, but they think, oh, Mum, my grandkids, as they're getting older, over a certain age, I teach them how to. They're fascinated with my lighter, right? Absolutely fun. They're always picking it up, you know.
Yeah.
And I say, when you get older, I'll show you I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah.
And they're all waiting, you know. And am I old enough? Anyway, they all know as they're getting, like I say, over a certain age, they know how to do. I've taught them what to do with the lighter, because when I was little, it was coal fires.
Yeah.
So I learned what a coal fire, how hot it is, by touching it, by putting my fingers in it, and I learned.
Yeah.
I'm still here. You know, I know that fires spit out cinders and things like that. The kids that don't know anything, and they know now. They don't play with a lighter. They know what a lighter will do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because once burnt, you don't do it
once
again.
Burnt, that's it. And I know this sounds awful, but I've gone like that with the lighter, and I've said, right, before I teach
I did that with mine. I
am gonna can do to you, and I've gone like that, and I've got their finger, and I've put it high up so that they can feel the heat, and then I've gone like that slowly.
They don't like
it. And they don't. And the back away.
That's how I taught all three of them.
And I say, now you know what it can do.
And they never touch one.
Yeah. And I say, now learn how to light it.
Yeah.
And I've shown them, and they know how to light it. Yeah. But they don't mess with them now.
But one of our biggest things we're going to come across, I think, is this how to look after ourselves in a crisis. Because I tell you what, you're going to have a lot of people that's stuffed. I'm sorry, but we are. I mean, Mike is... Go on.
I'm just going to say, do you know that there's apps? They've invented apps now for in case case if there's a fire, in case there's an emergency. I'm thinking, you wouldn't stand there and read something if there was a fire going on. That was something that you would need to know, not reading as it's happening.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I'm on a more of a wider spectrum of a crisis. How many people could survive certain things now? They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to what plants you can eat. They don't know how to make anything. They don't use their hands anymore. There's no general knowledge. Let us have a crisis and watch this country and any other country go on its knees. Sorry.
Oh, it was something about what you said about the fire. If there was a fire, one of my fears is if my kids' clothes, I don't know how now because the clothes can't set on fire with it, you know. I thought if you ever, well, I was telling about the lighter, I have always taught them as well. If your clothes catch on fire or you see anybody else, do not run around and grab that person or yourself, drop to the floor and roll, or throw a coat over them or something and roll them. Don't try and fan, you know, I've
yank it off because you can't do that. You'll take the skin off.
It's just what I don't know. That's always been a thing of mine, because there was a friend of my mum's. She was burnt all over. She survived it, and they didn't know to roll her.
That's what I'm saying. These are general things, and what I class as general things that kids should learn from a very young age.
And the other thing is, now they think if you see a child with a lighter without, you know, it's like my kids, oh, Mum, you shouldn't be doing that. I'll say, well, it's as though they think they're gonna be arsonists, as though they're gonna be, you know, these weird people just because they know how to use a lighter. I'm thinking,
it's crazy.
When? I don't know.
Brainwashed,
I know
if
anybody's listening to this, they'll think, oh my God, she's gone too far there. But my kids don't set my house on fire or their own, or you know, it's, I don't know.
The general things that you were taught to stay away from.
And they are 12, they have been about 12, well, you know, before I. But to me, they need to know.
Well, I would imagine there's a lot of things they need to know. They'll never know. And then, like I say, when the crisis hits, God help us. God help us. I'll be able to still make myself an outfit, myself a meal. I'll be able to go out and chew a few plants. I can actually build a fire. There's a lot of things I can do, but how many others can do it?
My son Jordan, he takes his nephew out. He took Vanessa's lad, and he's 10 now, and he took him into woods one day. Took a knife with him, took matches and things, and showed him how to light a fire, to put the stones round, make everything safe, what to do. Carried water with him, so if the fire got out under control, he could put it out, you know, all this lot. And he thought, because he watches these survival things, and he's absolutely fascinated with him. So Jordan took him out for the day and showed him what to do. And Vanessa, because he had a little pen knife, we're talking a little, you know, and he sat there by the fire, pulled away with a piece of wood. He was in heaven. Now, to me, Jordan was 22 when he took him. He was 10 with the little one. Now, to me, that is, shouldn't he do that? Why?
At that age, he should be doing it.
Why not?
Well, we've got too many white collar workers who think they can't do this and you shouldn't be doing that, but they're all ending up.
He had a day as though he thought it was Bear Grylls for the day. He absolutely loved it.
That's what he was.
We did one in school where they had to build their own tent and they used rod sticks and black plastic bags, and they had to tie it around with string and things like that. And they absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And they'll always remember it because a lot of kids Now, looking back when I was in school, I remember things we did physically.
Yeah.
Give me a pen and paper and I couldn't remember jack shit.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Mm.
But we're losing it badly.
Somebody says, just to end the conversation a little bit, you ladies are amazing, very talented. I'm so happy to know there's still real people who just enjoy doing crafts, chatting and laughing. People just need to have fun. Thank you, ladies, for being creative.
You're more than welcome.
Oh, I did not realise other people was listening. Oh my God.
Where's she been all freaking night?
I thought it had finished. Oh
How
my
is it?
God.
Look, it says still recording.
I just thought it was us, just us three. Oh wow.
She
Oh, my
sat there
God.
thinking it was just us three. You nana.
Oh my God.
You nana.
I didn't realise. They were thinking, oh my God, that woman's alone with her kids. She lets them do the. Oh,
Do you know what I think?
yeah.
I think we should go. Shall we go around some? That's a new thing we could start.
What?
Let's do talks around the country.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be fun.
yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, we'll all be setting houses on fire. No, I'm
Oh,
only kidding. I think we should do. See, the old ways, we're losing them. When
Yeah,
we're gone, Julie,
yeah.
they're stuffed,
Yeah.
aren't
Oh, I'm a right anarchist, me.
they? Yeah. I know you are.
As well as an arsonist. I didn't mean that. No, I really am only kidding. That was just.
No, do you know what? I do think, I mean, we're going to lose because these kids don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's me looking way into the future. Well, not too far into the future because it's only 20 year or 15 to 20 year per generation.
Yeah.
Look at it like that. That's not long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When we're gone and our kids are gone, the next 3 generations, God help them. Because they're the ones going to be running the country or not.
We'll be looking down on them from up there thinking, oh my God, what they're doing next, what they're doing, or from down below, the hell, we'll be looking at them from, yeah.
Speak for yourself, you. I'm going to heaven, you're going to hell.
I know.
Huh? I'm going to be going like that. Ha ha, told you. See? You'll be looking up going, oh yeah, go on, get on with it. She'll be looking up there going, how many quilts have you made today? How many flowers have you done, Fee? Down here. Come and join
like that
me.
with the pitchfork.
You'll be like that with... Have you seen her like that with a pitchfork? Cheeky cow.
Oh dear.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jules, it hasn't done us any good.
We're all listening to you.
Oh well.
I mean, it hasn't done us any harm, has it?
No.
We aren't that bad people, really. We've got a sense of humour.
Yeah.
We're not bad on knowledge. Yeah, that's about it for me and you, love. That's all you'll get from us. Bit of old knowledge. And a load of crap. I'm going now.
Yeah.
Are you going to say bye-bye? Because we've still got 30-odd people, so...
Yeah, it's time for bed.
No, you can't. I'm not freaking going to bed. You can please yourself.
Are you not?
Thank you very much, everybody, for listening in. You can turn it off or delete it. Do whatever you like. I've enjoyed myself anyway. I could sit and talk to myself for hours.
She usually does. She does.
I reminisce on my own. I don't care.
She sits in corner muttering away to herself.
No, that's you, love. Like other day. I'm there working and you're chuntering in the background talking to yourself.
I do it often. I do it. Just take the notice.
Anyway, it's way past your time. I've got to get you back. Out on Monday. Yeah. Right then, we're going to say good night. God bless to everybody, and we shall see you all soon. Give us that give us that thingy there. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
See you Monday, 7 o'clock UK time. Wait.
Oh.
Pull that wire on there.
There
See
you
you.
go.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.